Corey Holcomb on broke women, 8K dates, gold diggers, and dating advice and more. Let's get into it. Corey Holcomb, man, he a bad boy. Let's see what he got going on.
Welcome back to Talk with Flea. I got a real special guest today. Not just one of my favorite comedians, if not my favorite comedian. Big deal in the comedy world. Not just that, period. His podcast, 5150. He came to my comedy show in New York, tore that motherfucker down. My brother's in the building. Corey Holcomb. What's up, baby?
What's up?
What's good, man? What's happening?
Glad to be here to kick it with you today, man.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I just want to get straight to it. Is there any hoes you respect?
Not a lot. And the ones I do, they done put the work in to get it.
Yeah, so, what work
Say
did they
word.
actually put in, though?
I guess the best way to put it, they hold back how they really feel real good. That's how you win with me. If you speak your mind and you're a female,
Yeah.
that's really a step backwards. And like I say, if you know anything about my comedy, I'm always in a situation where the women
word.
around me need me. Everybody is not on their feet. If it's a female around me, she needs me.
Right.
Any
Word.
woman who can stand on her own 2 feet, that's a no-no.
So,
Don't waste your time with that.
so it's safe
No
to say
spill.
you like females with low self-esteem.
Not low self-esteem, it's low income. Okay, that's the word.
Okay.
If they got money, man,
In terms, he want to be needed.
they speak their mind, and that is a problem in a relationship.
Why don't you like opinionated hoes?
Because like I'm trying to be honest and be blunt while I'm talking to
Say
you.
word.
If if you have an opinion, is it going to make me money? Is it going to take care of me? When you
Yeah.
talking,
Right.
I'm tolerating you most of the time.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's a way we can get some money. Other than
I
that,
agree.
what are you talking about?
I agree with you. See, the thing
Word.
is with me, and the reason why I love your show and love what you do is because for me, I feel the same way. I'm still single because if you don't bring something to the table, I can't share this with you.
Yeah.
I don't like really sharing my wealth and my hard work for you to feel opinionated. You just verbalize it better than I do, because when I come across, I seem like I'm an asshole, I'm rude. But that's why I'm not with anybody, because I feel like, why the fuck should I work this hard for you to tell me how I should be living? I call it, and then another thing is I call it needy and nasty. when you think you could talk to me crazy and then later on ask me for a favor.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be needy, but last week you was nasty.
Yeah.
So therefore, I totally get where you're coming from. I just want to see if I be bugging out, but you explained it well.
No, you ain't never bugging, and
Right.
especially don't ever let one of the ladies you smashing think you bugging.
Right.
Their job is to try to make you think you're bugging.
Uh-huh.
But that's okay. I get where you coming from. Here's the thing. I want you to put on your hair you acquired, your makeup you acquired, your eyelashes you acquired, and look cute while you with me. That's basically what you can do once we get out to bed. Because that helped raise my stock. Well, last night at my show, it was one of my mid-level looking chicks. And I was very upset when she made her presence known to the other chick. Because they both mid-level looking.
Yeah.
I'm saying mid-level looking.
Yeah,
they
when
do
you say
other things
about a
good.
5'6",
Yeah, they do.
Publicly they're 5 or 6, but
Can't brag on them. Long as you be quiet,
Yeah.
act like you cool, everybody be all right, you with us. You know what I'm saying? But they got loud because they both came back to the green room. And I didn't want to tell one of them you can't come in the green room. And when they was both in there, you felt the pressure. And I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all not even the main one. And you know you're not the main one.
Oh, chill.
So why would you be mad at this person? This person could help you with your landlord. Because one
Exactly.
girl, she good with talking to landlords. I mean, this is a network I'm trying to put together out here with all you ladies who ain't found your way yet. If we all come together and stop being jealous about
He be cooking. He be cooking, man. I like that he really actually speak his mind and he unapologetic. I love it.
everything, y'all all get the same little $200-300 cash out. What is the problem?
that's so we gonna stay there. But I want to just jump on pause what you were saying because I had somebody I used to deal with on last week's episode. We haven't spoken in a while.
Is this a girl, right?
Female, pardon me. Female I used to deal with.
Yeah.
And we're not, we have a mutual friend who thought she should come on the show. And we try to mediate our problems.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when it came down to, I just said, I figured out what's wrong. You always thought you was number one. You was a fourth option. And then that's what really it sunk into her that she wasn't the first option.
Yeah.
And the whole shit ended worse than what it was in the first place.
Hey, Cam, listen to me. Every man who is over 40 years old, there's no way in the world you should have never had a conversation with two of the girls you messing with on the phone.
Right.
It's time to graduate. Everybody, you can't hide everybody from everybody. Once you're a certain age, we get older.
See, y'all
it's
think
stress
I
on
be
our
bugging.
heart. We're not who we used to be.
Right.
You have
Cooking.
to see what happens when you throw the two pit bulls in the room together. They
Cooking.
go fight.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been trying to tell niggas.
And what they argue over most of the time, it be
On the real, especially when I feel like when you get to that point in your life, you should better have those hard conversations, and it's your way or the highway. I mean, it is what it is, especially when you know what you bring to the table. They either gonna get on your program or they not. But that's why it's always good to be open and honest with people when they get go.
so petty.
Right.
I be telling them, listen, I know you don't have friends. I'm bringing a friend with me. Let's all go get something to eat together instead of me spending gas, dropping her off, and come get you later.
Cooking.
This is how the game really go.
Cooking.
We don't have our hoes merged, gentlemen. Once we have acquired a certain
I think that's called polygamy.
level of education, once we have acquired a certain level of money, there's just no way at least 3 of your hoes don't know about each other. This is ridiculous.
Right.
Cooking.
This is ridiculous.
Right.
Cooking.
How can you face the world knowing that everybody think they special? No, you're special as a group. Without one of you, the other one's useless.
Yeah.
You ever thought about putting a class together so niggas can understand this shit? Because a lot of niggas don't get it.
Let's
What you're
do
talking
it.
about, I think that's what we
If
should
me
do.
and you did it, then people will validate it more because of what you do versus what I do. Let's do it. I have a
Exactly.
class.
Exactly.
I have people everywhere I go. It'd be so many people saying, Corey, you know what? People be thinking you bugging, man, but you really be giving the game, and it helped me in my life. Right. And I learned this I didn't learn it all, but one day when I was talking to this dude, y'all probably know him. He go by the name of Gorgeous Dre. Y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah,
Gorgeous
my
Dre.
man right there, man. When I linked up with him and I learned some of the game he was talking, it let me know it is people like this who think the same way. It's just masculinity and things like that. We train that's bad. It's not bad. I'm not finna be out here acting like you the only girl I'm messing with. And I'm talking about, I do this with my girl I love and care about, main girl.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't bring her around the 5s and 6s, you know what I'm
I
saying?
totally agree. Listen, I'm going to
Cooking.
listen. That's the
Just
thing
because
too.
it offset everything. Because
Yo,
when they
yo,
see her, they be like, oh, I see why she number one. I mean, yeah. Right?
No, I totally get it because that's the thing with me too. If you see, you know what it is? When I was younger, I was in a relationship and I said to myself, once I get out of this, I'm not lying to no more hoes. Okay, I said, once I get out of this, I'm not lying because I used to be scared. You know, when you see they number and they be like, I just left the hotel. This bitch knew I left the hotel.
Yeah.
And you see the number pop up. Once I got out of that, I said, I'm not lying. I'm going to fuck other bitches. And you need to understand that it will work better if you like bitches too. If you don't, then I understand that. I'm going to keep you out that scenario, but I'm not going I don't want to eat. I said this on my other show. I don't give a fuck if you filet mignon. I may want a turkey sandwich sometime. I may want a BLT.
Well put.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how good a steak, lobsters, whatever seafood, whatever your favorite food is. I may want a ham and cheese. I don't want filet mignon every day forever. That's just me.
That's well put, man.
Thank you, man. We need to get this class.
And I think it ain't nothing wrong with men feeling this way. I mean, especially if you coming in and you honest, you get that woman that right to decipher whether they want to deal with it or not deal with it. I mean, that's just the way It should be, and I feel like that just save a lot of headache and a lot of time in the long run too. You know, especially as we get older. Man, all that lying and stuff. No, it's either you gonna be with it or you not. It's gonna find somebody else that's gonna be with it.
Together, man.
But on our insecurities, this is what people don't want to talk about. The reason men don't want to tell the women that they're dealing with that they have other women is because we don't want our women dealing with other men.
Yep.
And it's natural for you to feel that way, but you have to get over that.
I
You
swear.
can't, listen, if the woman is going to be loyal to you, she's going to show you she's loyal to you. Because if she's not loyal to you, guess what? You're going to see that also, unless you're a dummy.
Facts.
All of the women who find out about the other women, I'm like, I see in their eyes when they're shocked. I had a girl tell me, you didn't have to tell me like that. I was like, tell you what, the truth?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to talk about it on the phone.
Man, I like this dude because he not only is very entertaining, he just gives you so many different perspectives as a masculine man. This is what masculinity is part of what masculinity looks like. It might not be exactly the way everybody in the overall spectrum of the world see it how it's supposed to be, but at his angle and a decent amount of people angle, this is good because a lot of people think this way, but they just afraid and worried so much about what everybody else around them think and how they gonna feel about them feeling or doing or acting a certain way when it comes to terms of dating women, living their own life, having their own thoughts.
On with their girls, because you just flat out told them the truth. And they be embarrassed that you told them the truth.
Right.
And with guys, we worried about, okay, she know I'm messing with other girls. She gonna go mess with somebody else. She gonna do that anyway if she get down like that.
Exactly.
Right.
So just accept it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, that's not your bitch. That's our bitch most of the time.
Yep.
It's not your bitch
Accept
most of the time. That's our bitch, man. If you
Man,
call your
he be cooking though. Like if a woman down for you, she gonna show it. You gonna feel it. You gonna see it. It's no point. Like it's better just to put things out in the open. I know it's hard, but it's just so much better. It's gonna save everybody that much more time. Because if a woman willing to get on your program, she gonna choose to stick around. You gonna see who she is. But if you lying or you not being a certain way, you just prolonging the person being able to deceive you in the long run. If you just honest and open in the get-go and lay everything on the table, y'all both get to decipher, okay, I'm not, and then you can move on. It's so many different women in this world. Think about it. For men, we have it so good when it comes to dating because it's the pool is like this. As long as you getting your shit together first. Like you gotta have your priorities together. You gotta, be working on yourself and getting to the coin because in order to get women you do have to have money and you gotta be doing something, have some type of motion, of course.
bitch right now and you can't find her, I'm telling you. That's our bitch, homie. I'm telling you. You might not believe it. You'll be like, no, she would. No. If you can't get in touch with your girl right now, that's our bitch, man.
That's
Nah,
a fact.
bitch, man.
What's the most money you spent on a chick, and what she do to get it?
Well, one thing pops in mind. I really tricked off with this one girl because she was acting like I can't get her. And it played into my ego. Because I knew even though this was a badass bitch. But once again, poverty is my secret weapon. Her struggle, when I saw her get in her car and drive off, I was like, bitch, they don't even make parts for that. This bitch in a Corsica. You can't be who you want to be when you that far under. So I tricked her. I spent I'm talking real talk. Now imagine somebody who's broke,
Right.
and you spent about $8,000 on her in a day. They ain't never seen no money like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In fact, you can't even shop like you want to shop around them because if they see what you buy, they be like, this motherfucker just bought a sweatshirt for $5,000. So you can't even be yourself around
Right.
them. Well, one day I was around her and I just bossed out.
Right.
Because she was talking about, No, I got a man and all that. I know if you got a man, I don't want you to leave your man. But you in a car where AutoZone be like, we got to send off for that. It's not in stock nowhere.
Cooking. Cooking.
Your hood, they got to make your hood somewhere. So I know with poverty, I'm going to win most of the time, 90% of the time. But I knew I messed up her whole life by spending that kind of money with her that day.
Talk.
She was so
much
thrown
was it?
off. About $8,000.
$8,000. What'd you get? Like, what was the $8,000? Was pussy included?
Of course the pussy was included.
Okay.
What? No, hold on. I didn't have
No,
the pussy
chill.
guaranteed yet. But I knew when she walked out of that goddamn Victoria's Secrets with all them little jogging suits and her mouth was wide open and she don't even do that. Her mouth was wide open. I was like, I got her.
Right.
I got her. And then when I wasn't
No
even through.
chill.
I let her have it for, like there's some girls out here, they used to motherfuckers spending money like that on them. But this girl, this is a beauty supply bitch. You know what I'm saying? This bitch, the beauty supply talk about what y'all want for this, that type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I felt weird because I knew that she was going to expect me to start doing stuff like that, but I just wanted to smash and get it over with. And it lasted for a little while. I never spent $8,000 again.
Right.
And if you ever see this interview, you need to write in the cam and be like, he ain't bullshitting. God damn it. I started to help her with a car. Have you ever bought a girl like a 04 300?
Lessons and blessings.
I'm trying to think. Nah.
You know them what's them cars they sell at the auction and everything?
I'm
He
not-
used to have a hookup. My homie right there used to have an auction hookup.
What I'm trying to say is I'm very shocked at the $8,000 number because my number's way low.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You
Listen.
ain't never just made a bitch Christmas in July before.
Nah.
Nah.
Wow, I like that either.
I don't. Nah. Look, man. I'm one of them. If
I ain't gonna lie. I'm the same way, man. Like, now that I'm really getting to the coin, like, I don't spend much on women. Like, nah. Bare minimum, man. Bare minimum. Because the brokest people that a woman attracted to, she gonna give it up to him for nothing. So, like, why lead with your wallet? Like, no. It's either she like you or she don't like you. It's that simple. Like, no.
I go to the strip club, you gonna work for this dollar. You gonna work hard for this dollar. That's what I'm telling you. You got to go to work for this dollar, man.
Man.
And I want to do that. That's
Man.
what I tell my man. I tell my brother Mace on the other show on Is What It Is. I'm jealous of him. I'm looking for that love he found. I envy it because I haven't found anybody to make me get it yet. They, just like you just said, that's my whole shit. I can't be me. I got to go to Army and Navy. I got to go to other places to where I don't want you to get comfortable thinking that you gonna go and be. I made that mistake before. I made that mistake with a chick before. This chick, like you said, her go-to slippers was the slippers that you get after you get your nails done, your toes done. That was her go-to.
She felt like she was doing something when she
I
walked out
start
with
taking
him.
to the Louis and all this shit. Then that's what they get used to, and then that's what they're requesting. So I'm not saying I ain't buy a chick a bag before, or sneakers. $8,000. I don't know what you gotta do for $8,000.
Yeah, I was tricking that.
Yeah.
I offset her life though.
Yeah.
Because about a week later, she was ready to break up with her boyfriend. I was like, girl, are you crazy?
Yeah.
We need him. I tell you, we need your boy. You got to have something to do when I'm through.
Right.
Make that a t-shirt.
And I swear, you gotta have something to do. And I'm through. Hey, he ain't lying because man that's walking in their purpose, they ain't gonna have no time, man. You gonna get very, very minimum time from me. I'm always working, and if you can't get with that, then hey, that way I'm okay with that. Like, it's so many different women in this world, man. Ain't no need to stress. Once you working in your purpose and you get into the coin and everything just starting to fall into place, women gonna come by the flock. By the flock, brother.
You know what I'm saying? So she thought it was about to get popping, but it wasn't finna get popping. It's just she was acting like I couldn't get that.
Right.
And I spent more than I had to. Right after the Victoria's Secrets bags, I had her. But I just was shopping that day.
Right, I get it. I totally get it. That's why I wanted to know your number because I know my number, but you outdid my number by.
No, you help balance the world because you keep them starving, dog.
There you go.
I messed that girl whole life up. She probably can't even find a man now. She looking for an $8,000 shopping spree again.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
tricked that off. Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of simps is messing it up for masculine men. That's more in their masculine energy because a lot of these women, they getting carried away with what you supposed to be doing. I remember this one lady was just saying on the interview that she expect a man to give her cash out her $500 before they even go on a date. Like what? 500, man. Shorty, get on.
I'm
sorry,
I would love to find an $8,000. I just haven't. You're not gonna trip my ego because I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. You like
Well,
me and you
sometimes, how
don't.
about this?
Yeah.
Like me or you don't.
Brother, have you had a woman that you care about what she do and where she go? Who touch her? Things like that?
I'm trying to think. Like
Don't lie.
probably like 20 something years ago. 'Cause
Damn.
you know what? The attitude. Seriously, like the attitude you just said. That been my attitude for 20 something years. I told you once I got out of that relationship. Look, these hoes gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah.
You trying to control. I be seeing niggas yelling where you at, getting out the car, walking on the side of the highway. We driving slow because he don't want to talk in front of us. Look, she gonna do what she want to do anyway. You made that. I was gonna chime in on that, but you already explained it so well. The chick, if she a good chick, she gonna show you she's a good chick. If she's a hoe, she's gonna be a hoe anyway.
Yep.
It's about what you believe. I got a friend, right? This nigga wife or girl is a hoe. She done messed with a couple of my other friends.
Yeah.
And they tried to tell her. And they was like, nah, she ain't do nothing with him, no. So, yo, bro, we telling you she did something. She ain't do nothing with him. When niggas get to that point, I stop telling them shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want you to know because
They'll fall out with you.
yeah, there you go. They gonna get mad at you. She was
This is prime example though. That's why you don't even if you do end up crashing out on girls that intertwine with some of the people that you cordial with, you gotta hit them and get on about your business. Ain't no stand.
in a restaurant
Ain't no
with
stand.
two niggas. Her and her friend. My friend called. We in the back. He pulls up. Yo, what's going on? She said, oh, what's up? This is my cousins. It's just your cousins. Then he walks over. I thought, no, that's her cousins. I got up and left. I don't got time for stupidity, and I ain't got time for ignorance. I got up and left. I'm not doing it. So to answer your question, I've been took my emotions out.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Crazy.
can't sit there and want to be mad and yell in your face and all this other shit. You gonna do what you gonna do anyway. If I find out about it, then you're not even gonna be number 3 or 4.
I found out about this one girl. I was so disappointed in her because, like, this happened about 3 weeks ago.
Recently.
One of the girls who I fuck with,
Yeah.
and she be trying to act like you this Corey. All right, so we was in the Guitar Center, and she ran into this dude that she knew before. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here paying for my stuff, but she talking to him. She don't even know she in violation already because she talking too much.
Yeah, now that's the one thing I can't stand, but go ahead.
I wasn't mad at her though. I was like, cause she one of these little entertainer girls. You know what I mean? I'm like, you got to network to look for the best lick. Meanwhile, I started talking to dude. It was cool and everything. And then, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I think I still got your number in the phone. He said that to her. And then they started laughing because he showed her something. And then it said in the phone, so-and-so fine ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing the move and everything. So I'm just laughing because you know what I'm saying? She won a mini. But then a couple of days later, I don't even know why when she answered the phone, FaceTime, she was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, what, you at a restaurant or something? I was like, you a dude? And she just froze. I was like, so then she was like, this is a networking thing and all like that. I tried to explain to her, it's not a networking thing because you saw him with me. When you see somebody with me, you can't even switch the numbers out no more.
Right.
If you trying to climb, but hustle on. Get your hustle. That's what I be trying to tell girls. I understand what it is. Because I ain't probably going to be shit by you anyway.
Mm-mm.
When it really boils down to it, you're not going to be able to offset what I'm doing. The people in the top echelon are good women. And it's very hard to find a good woman, Cam. Because you want me to tell you why it's so hard to find a good
Why is
woman?
that?
Because
already
she's
took
somewhere being a good woman.
Right.
It's very rare you run into them walking through a hotel room by themselves or something like that.
Right.
They somewhat doing what they supposed to do. That's why it's very hard to find a good woman. So the good woman I have, I ain't gonna lie, she got everything.
Right.
Because she ain't never done nothing to make me be like, but she was trained well.
Right.
I called the dude to train her and was like, boy, you a bad motherfucker. Most of these bitches need therapy, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of man I am. I'm just saying.
Now, to chime in on what you just said, now what I won't tolerate is disrespect. Now, that's what I won't tolerate.
Well, you ain't gonna be with nobody.
No, that's the truth. No, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. What you just said, okay, cool, we out, we eating this, that, third. You see somebody you know this, that, third, say hello and keep it going. Because once you start on this, because just like you said, like, oh, you with Cam. Now it becomes this bitch with Cam that I used to be with. If y'all in a situation already, keep it 90 seconds and keep it moving.
You ain't supposed to do nothing but say hello.
Yeah.
How you doing? Right. Step behind me, bitch.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm not
It's my
tolerating.
world if you with me, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And then the second thing I don't like is too much laughing on the phone. I'm not doing too much laughing. It's all that, then you sitting there, yeah, I do remember that. And then you think it's a girl till they say some shit to make you realize it's not a girl. Now you in my house doing all this laughing, or I'm at your house and you laughing for 20 minutes. Now I'm taking that as disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm taking it as, that's what I'm not going to do. So that's I don't want, it ain't about caring. It's more about show me the respect when I'm in your face. But I'm not here. If that's what you want to do, kiki on the phone, all that, go ahead. But it's a level of respect. And then they try to use reverse psychology. Well, I ain't your main chicken, this, that, and the third. See, they try to reverse it on you. Nah. It ain't about that. It's about show me the respect because I'm here. That's all I'm saying about it.
You're never going to move up the ladder thinking for yourself. That's what I tell them. You need to trust what I tell you. The reason you were available when I met you.
Hey, but he got a point because, like, the man is supposed to lead. But now it seems like it's getting more and more that women want to be the leaders. And that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Because you hadn't met me yet. You really have to believe that. I'm the one. Listen, this is in the Bible. I'm a man. I was put here to save you. I swear that's can't no bitch save you. You gotta listen to me if you with me, and if you don't listen to me, I ain't mad at you because there's too many other motherfuckers that will listen to me.
That's why I try to tell men all the time. Man, it's so many women out here. So many women. Like, dude, that one girl or, man, whatever the situation is, trust me. If you work on just getting yourself together and prioritizing making your situation better, everything else is going to follow. Like, man, I'm telling you, once I was in a position when I was a little bit younger that I thought the world revolved around just focusing on women more. But as I start getting my money right and just building on top of everything in my domain first, everything just started to fall right into place more and more. And don't get me wrong, it's going to take time. You're going to go over hurdles. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes along the way, but that's okay. That's part of the process.
My face. Did you hear the last part I said? Listen to me in my face.
There you go.
That's all I can require you to listen to me in my face. God damn it. If you don't give a fuck what I'm talking about, you better not act like you don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about. Goddamn. When I'm talking to you, you are supposed to act like the Red Sea has been parted by the words that came out my mouth. But there's a lot of girls who will be like, get the fuck out of here. And look where you at. Look where you at. You available. And you know what I'm saying? If you could take care of yourself, I probably ain't gonna never get a chance to be with you anyway. But all the girls in poverty, your cousins, everybody, they need me. They need me. I will always be in demand as long as poverty exists.
He's silly.
I took a bath because I felt like it, not because I need to, because I got a couple of dollars.
He's silly.
If you got enough
Sound like he cracked the code.
money and you deal with women in
Don't go after the women that don't need you.
poverty, you can get your foot massaged after you hooped.
He's silly.
And they'll be like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like sweat. I'm telling you, dog. Struggle. That's how you win.
I see in your stand-up, you do a lot of jokes about your family, not necessarily family, baby mom, daughter. How true are any of these jokes, or are they just jokes?
Most of them true.
Most of them true.
With a little exaggeration to it.
Okay,
Most of them.
with a little exaggeration. Do you get along with your baby mother?
Well, not the first one. I don't speak to her. She's, it's my starter kid bitch. I ain't know nothing about picking no woman. I picked a raggedy ass bitch, and she gave me a raggedy ass child. I ain't mad at him. I just don't fuck with him.
He's silly.
They can tell I pity him when I talk to him. I be like,
So you don't get along with your daughter neither?
No, hell no. My daughter grew up under her mama's tutelage. What do you think happens when they grow up under the tutelage of their mama? It's my fault for everything.
Yep.
Have you dated your daughter's friend?
Oh, yeah, that kind of had a little. My daughter, the truth is my daughter don't know.
Okay, because I see you talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you stand up, I don't hear no lie. Like it's jokes, but it don't really seem like no jokes. That's why I'm sitting there asking. And when you told the joke, it was...
most times when the comedians are doing they acts, most of that stuff is real. That's how it's more authentic when you exposing your life. People like that more. And it come out just more better knowing that it's not like so much of a script, I guess. Even though a lot of that stuff be scripted, but it's still being to they, what they circumstances is at the moment or the past or whatever the case may be. A lot of that stuff be some truth.
It was
Most
like
of
a real situation. So that's why I'm like, maybe that's why this nigga daughter might be mad at him because he fucked his daughter friend.
Well,
Which she was of age, let's be clear.
my daughter has issues that come from growing up without a dad. Like, if we serious for a second, this is the serious part of the show. All of these young ladies who grew up without the influence of a moral man are lost. The way they think, the way they dress, they go get BBLs as soon as they get some money. It's like, it's really sad what's happening to our young in this world. And what's happening to them is they have not grown up with that balance of knowing what it's like to have a moral man around them. Most of the men around them are the men trying to smash.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, my daughter, who is highly intelligent though,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? She's very smart, but I remember the first time she lashed out at me. I was like, I'm your father, right? You're not supposed to talk to me like that. But she grew up under her mama. So when I said that, I'm get fucking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So what can I do? I don't hate my daughter, but I just...
Yep. And that's normally, in those type of situations, you just got to know how to just let certain stuff just be, because you can't control other people. You only can choose how you react.
If I had a pet lion, I would just be like, let me throw the steak today. I just want him to see I throw the steak sometimes. That's my relationship with my daughter. But I'm just saying, it's. I know so many men, their daughter don't like them. And it shouldn't be a whole neighborhood where the fathers aren't liked by their offspring. It just shouldn't be this way. Right. But this is the way.
And it's a prime example of why we need to start dating with intention, because when you having kids out of wedlock like this and you not in a home, you going to get a lot more of this, and this is going to be something that's going to be ongoing. Like, let's just be real. This is something that is going to be ongoing, because a lot of times we just laying down and we just having sex and we not using no condoms, and that's just the way it is. And if you don't grow up around your kids, 9 times out of 10, they're going to have more influence. The people around them is going to have more influence than you will. So, and then when you try to get them any type of discipline, and it's funny, because it's like they want you to have the responsibility without the authority. It's crazy how it is that it's like that. But yeah, it is what it is. That's why you just got to be careful slinging that thing. Wear condoms.
It is.
Right.
And
5 minutes can cost you a lifetime.
going back to my daughter's friend, that's not my offspring. And like I say, a lot of my daughter friends are in poverty. So I'm right back in the saddle. You know, that poverty is real.
Really?
Like we over here, these women, like look at all these women out here. They look like they got credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do nothing to here.
Yeah.
You know
A
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
them working too, though.
But see, there's a place a little further down. The hotels, we like where we are. That's cool to say.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do what you want to do, you gotta go to the. Them bitches in that area over there, it's on.
Silly.
That Walgreens, you gotta ask for assistance to get the deodorant out. Can somebody open the thing so I can get this right guard? The struggle is further down the strip. That's where you flirt. In here, you're gonna be looking for a girl that's expecting you to do something for her.
Mm-hmm.
Down there, you're gonna get a girl that's expecting you to give her 15, 20.
No, trust me. It's
He's
your
silly.
environment, neighborhood, geography. I totally get it 100%.
You can't keep the girls down there. But if you want to smash while you in Vegas,
While you in Vegas,
for little to nothing,
yeah,
you have to go down there to the hotel. To
No
look
chill.
Like on the Jetsons.
No
Downtown.
chill.
downtown. So their geography for when you in Vegas, head downtown.
It's hood downtown. That's where it's going down out here in Vegas. Yeah, this the part that's cleaned up. The streets ain't no potato chip wrappers, ain't no dead dogs. They got it clean down here. Boy. I don't even see spit on the floor out
silly.
here. They keep Vegas clean in this part.
What's the worst lie you told a female?
When I was young, man, I used to be the world's greatest. I used to have so many cold lies, man. I don't know. Like, you know, lying is a natural thing.
Yeah,
Babies lie.
right.
You know, but I'm saying, like, when you get older and you have a moral compass, you don't like to lie no more. But when I was in my 20s, even with my wife, I used to lie. Because I don't know. I had just came from this other girl house, and I took a bath over there, and I was still kind of wet when I got into bed. So my girl was like, "Why are you wet?" I was like, boy, this dog was chasing me. I was running up to them. Boy, the neighbors had the dog. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick-witted with lies.
Right.
And as I got older, I got better with lies. It was scary, though.
Right.
I used to have some cold-blooded.
He practiced a lot. He had a lot of practice.
I used to have some lies I was proud of.
Right.
I should have bought me a hand and pat my back with it when I was little, man.
Because you know what it is,
But
too?
so many I don't even remember,
Right.
Cam.
No, the reason I'm just asking. So this is where I'm at with it too, where I don't like to use the word you using, which is the correct word, poverty.
Yeah.
I'm more low self-esteem.
Low self. Yeah.
Yeah. Where I got to boost you up. Come on, man. You could be somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But they cute.
Yeah. Some of them. Nah,
Some-
I'm wanting to make it look. Everything ain't cute about me. Everything I like pretty. I like cute, but I'm more into making sure you make me feel good. You could look cute and don't know how to suck dick.
Right.
Like I'm too old for you not to know how to suck dick. It's too much internet out there for you not to know how to suck dick.
Tell the truth on
Yeah,
the
like,
mountaintop.
Point.
I can't understand how you this old and there's this much technology and you still don't know how to suck dick. It's handbooks, it's internet, it's YouTube, it's porn. You don't know how to suck dick. That's a real problem for me.
Hey, a lot of times it ain't even that. They just choosing not to even practice.
At this particular point. But I'm at the point where a female tells me, yo, you're lying. I know you lying. And I tell her, you going to get 3-4 lies a year. Because you can't afford to argue about it. So if I lie, I care. I can just tell you what I was really doing. That's what I'm trying to say. I tell her, yo, You got to look. We not in the same tax bracket for me to even argue about it. I'm gonna lie to you 3-4 times a year.
Tax bracket.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't want to hear it. Look, me lying is really saying I don't hurt your feelings because if you really want to know the truth, it was bad.
The truth is really bad.
Yeah,
Ain't the truth really bad when it comes to the women?
Yeah, the truth is really bad. So just accept.
I swear, and a lot of women be like, man, just tell me the truth, man. You tell them the truth, man, it be the end of the world. And you ain't gonna never, you gonna hear it for the longest when you tell them the truth. That's why you gotta get in situations where, man, when you first out the gate, get it out the way to know if that person, and let them know, man, I just want to hit. I don't really want a relationship. This, and it'll be hard. But a lot of times I feel like we force ourselves in situations that we don't want to be in, and then we end up investing too much time, and then we end up staying stuck, and so on and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, people really say they want the truth, but they really don't. It's just hurt too much.
That I saved the cat out of the tree and the fire department came and I was double parked. Whatever the fuck I told you, that's better than what you really want to hear.
I'm telling you what this man's saying is church. Ladies, the worst thing you can say to a man is, you fucked her right after me? I wasn't even there and the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just left her house. I have enough testosterone in me to fuck you too. God damn it, it's better when I fuck her first. That way I don't nut as quick when I'm fucking you.
Hey, he's silly. No chill. No chill.
Has anybody ever said that to a girl they dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really a great feeling to just...
Hey, and that's crazy because you can tell he had a lot of practice. It's more, practice makes better, man. Practice makes better. You got to get those shots up, man. Got to get those shots up, fellas.
Stick to the truth one day with one of your sacrificial bitches. Like, it don't matter if she leave or not.
Yeah.
Just stick to the truth with her to the point where it's just almost insulting, but it ain't nothing but setting her free.
Right. I got a girl now I fall asleep on the phone with because she don't care what I say to her. I go to sleep. We watch the Netflix shit on the other night. We push play at the same time. And she was on the East Coast. I was on the West Coast. I said, put the Netflix movie on, push play, and we watched the movie at the same time, fell asleep on the phone together because when she asking me shit about the movie, I said, why don't you just shut the fuck up? You can't even comprehend what's going on. She don't care how I talk to her, and I love her for that. She don't get offended. She not bad. She just really doesn't care. She laugh everything off. And I'm like, this is how I really want to talk to people. And she can accept it. Everybody, you calling me a bitch. It's not that serious. I see when you did that on your comedy special. If the girl call your homegirl call you a bitch, why I can't call you a bitch? That's a problem for me. If you're too sensitive, don't be around. That's another thing. If you're too sensitive, we're not gonna work out.
What is the definition of a bitch? Because most of the ladies I know are bitches. According to the definition in the dictionary. Is it they call it a female dog, but it's another definition.
Let's hear it.
It basically describes a lot of the women I deal with.
And what's the other definition?
It's another one where they say it in a slick way, like some type of aggressive woman or something like that. That's what it says. And that's who I deal with.
Right.
Women who are aggressive, but they hold back because they don't want to be back out there without me. It's easy with me when I come through and help you pay for things and stuff like that. Because some of them be wanting to cuss me out. I mean, hey, it's cold out there. And they just...
No chill.
A difficult or
So let's
unpleasant
repeat what he
person.
said because they ain't got a mic there.
Oh,
Difficult or unpleasant present, or a person that puts you in a difficult, unpleasant setting. That's the other definition for bitch.
Yeah.
Outside of female dog for people that.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't remember how they said it like that, but I'm saying like this is most of the girls I deal with. It's an unpleasant situation, but like this is what I want to piggyback off what you said. So I got a girl and she's built like the perfect woman to breed with. She's tall, long legs, and all that shit. And she saw me with my runt bitch. The bitch is built like a runt.
Yeah, I got you. I follow.
But this bitch is amazing on the motherfucking dick sucking.
Right.
And she like, what you doing with that bitch?
Right.
And I had the nerve to tell her one day. And she never let me live it down. But it was the truth. I was like, this girl like giving head. She actually likes it. You do it because you just be like, okay, it's a formality. But there's girls out here who they can really sit through. Look, do you know how long Den of Thieves 2 is? This bitch sucked my dick all the way to Ice Cube's son got out of jail.
No chill.
When the mob got him out of jail, she said, girl, you the best. I will never leave you.
He's silly.
You are a necessary accessory in my life.
He's silly.
I work hard to keep her around because girls like that, how long is Den of Thieves 2? I'm
It's
telling
like
you.
3 hours and some change.
It's a long movie. When the little Italian mob dude's talking to him, that's what she pulled my dick out about. I was like, this motherfucker here.
Damn.
I big up her. You know what I'm saying? So all you women who built like we want you to be built, if you see me with Runt, that bitch got something special happening for her. Don't ask about it no more. You
No
get your
chill.
feelings hurt.
No chill.
God damn it, she wore like a size 5 shoe and everything. This is a real Runt.
No, listen, I totally get it. I 100% get it. Who do you give credit to for starting you off in comedy? How'd you
Gotta
end
be
up?
Richard Pryor.
Yeah. So a lot of people, and Richard's one of my favorite too.
Go.
So
Goated.
Richard's your favorite, but like, who brought you in to start doing? Or you just said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna end up doing this one day."
Well, you know, you listen to the Richard Pryor albums when I was coming up. My dad used to have them, so I learned listening to them. Rodney Dangerfield is a funny comedian
Yeah,
that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, people my age, this man was Caucasian, one of the best to ever do it. I met him backstage at the Tonight Show. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
That motherfucker was like, he was Rodney Dangerfield, too. He was like, oh, hey, what's up, brother?
Right.
You here to sing?
Right.
I was like, all right, hey, fuck you, man. But Adele Givens brought me up stage on the open mic in Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Bernie Mac knew of me, and he used to show me love and respect because he don't fuck with new niggas.
Right.
Bernie Mac ain't one of them new motherfuckers come around. So when I had a chance to open up on that Kings of Comedy, he was like, "Oh, Corey," and I was like, he don't even know I was in my glee.
Right.
Man, it's been around for a long time, and this is why you should always have patience and trust the process and understand that things are going to take time. Enjoy the journey, because the journey is really, I feel like, is the real true destination, is embracing the journey. Because I feel like at the same time, when you rush to get to where you trying to go, life is just moving that much more faster. And then you don't end up appreciating the things that's in the moment because you moving through life so much faster. And one thing for certain, we all are not going to be here forever. So let's try as much as possible to lean into being present as much as possible. Like, for real.
But I just used to be an open mic type of dude, man, and I stayed in the open mics for a long time, and I built up my craft, natural talent, and really putting in the work.
Right.
So now, like when I watch comedy, I give people their props as best I can, but when it comes to like a showstopper, it's about 10 of us out here.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
I'm talking about real show-stopping comedians from the urban underground.
Right.
It's about 10 of us out here, so.
And so you gave a lot of people their props, from Bernie to Richard to Rodney Dangerfield. What made you one day say, "Nah, I'm funny. I'm gonna go try this shit"?
Because, man, I used to be in the trenches doing comedy. Like,
Right.
this ain't no fake shit, man. One day I was in New York, and I was in this room, and it was all Jamaicans. And they had a look like, because, you know, I'm not Jamaican. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a couple of the guys was up there was mediocre.
Right.
So they made it even worse.
Right.
Man, when I ripped that room, I said, okay, I'm different.
Right.
Because they don't even fuck with me for real until after I got on stage.
Right.
It's almost like they accepted me into their tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. With comedy, Cam, I'm really that guy. And I don't like people who brag.
Right.
I don't like people who brag. But with comedy, I'm one of them guys.
I agree.
That's my gift.
No, I totally agree.
You know what I'm
Absolutely. Like, and I'm not just saying this because you here. I'm talking about in the last 15 years, you and Patrice, God bless that, Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
Like, y'all two is my niggas, man. I'm really big fans. And just talking about, well, like, for instance, when you did Shaq stand up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You made a joke about Magic Johnson.
Yeah, that was a killer, wasn't it? That was a killer. That mosquito in Magic Johnson crib.
Yeah.
Boy, that motherfucker deadly.
Yeah, do you ever run into somebody like a Mac Johnson or somebody that you done a joke about and they might be like, ha ha ha, nigga.
Nobody really looked truly mad, but one day I said this before. I saw Charles Barkley at the airport.
Yeah.
And we used to joke about how his wife looked on my 5150 show.
Right.
And when I saw Charles Barkley, I was like, okay, this motherfucker's 6 feet wide.
Right.
He was big.
Yeah.
So I was a little worried and shit, but he didn't say nothing to me, he just did this. Because I know he knew we made jokes about him because Shaq is a jokester.
Right.
And he one day Shaq showed him when we was riding this white.
Right.
Big shout out to Shaq, by the way. Shaq is a big fan of comedy.
Big shout out to Shaq.
Yeah.
My guy.
And his Show Me Mad Love. Big shout out to Shaq. But I'm saying, yeah, that was the only one I can really remember because in my face most of the time, I think people can feel my energy. I don't have hate.
Right.
If I talk about you, I'm joking. And if I feel like I see you not liking it, I'll stall you. I'll be like, okay, I ain't going to keep going. Because I ain't got to get nobody while they down. You know what I'm saying? I make a joke. I think of something stupid.
Right.
And if I feel like it's offending you, I will back down because I find something else that's funny.
Right.
Yeah.
So I see you make a statement as well saying that you didn't like Martin Lawrence last stand-up or one of his stand-ups. Did some people like you was hating? How did you feel about people saying you was hating? And what particularly didn't you like about Martin's last stand-up?
Well, I understand why people say that I'm hating because that's Martin Lawrence. Man, when Martin Lawrence was hot,
Legend.
his movies was funny. Martin Lawrence used to be one of the best when he used to be out there in them movies and doing all that. But what happens now, when you have money, do you know you can get out of touch?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can get
I had
out
this
of
conversation, not to cut you off, I interviewed Tony Rock and I had this conversation. I want you to finish what you're saying, but just to tap in with what you're saying. I had this interview Tony Rock, and I was saying that I don't know if Eddie could do another stand-up. And he's like, well, you know, Cam, what happens is, you know, people, you know, he took so long of a break. You know, I was like, Dave Chappelle took a break, came back. He's like, well, the thing is, Cam, even my brother Chris, we don't really take breaks. We go somewhere and we do stand up and we test it out to when we get back to the scene, this and that. And I said, well, where's somewhere? So y'all giving somebody some shit down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama? Where's this somewhere that you go? Because he kept saying somewhere. And I said, Tony, where is somewhere? You act like y'all niggas going in a room, but you're basically telling me you going to Biloxi, Mississippi, and test out with them niggas so they get a piece of shit show. He didn't tell City and no disrespect to Biloxi or Alabama or nothing. I'm just saying, he said you go to small towns. And I'm like,
Basically,
you still going to... It's,
basically, he's saying they practicing on their craft whenever they can get the chance to, whether it's big or small, which makes sense. It's like basketball players. You always work on your craft. When people not watching or whatever the case may be, a lot of times people just lose touch, and that's part of life. It's okay. Sometimes maybe that time just passed and it's time to move on and do something different. It's life. It's how it go. We not meant to stay doing one thing. We are meant to evolve. We're not meant to stay the same.
it's like you playing with them niggas' emotions. So I was saying, I don't know if Eddie could do another stand-up. He's like, right now he can't. But if he went somewhere and practiced somewhere, maybe he could.
See?
I want you to finish what you were saying about
Practice.
Martin Lawrence and then give me your opinion on that afterwards. Didn't mean to cut you
Well, I'm
off.
saying, no, Martin Lawrence is not where Martin Lawrence used to be when he was able to hide out in his house.
Right.
Same thing with Eddie Murphy. And on top of that, here's the bold statement.
Right. I'm listening.
Man, if you doing something like stand-up comedy, especially stand-up comedy, if you rapping, if you whatever, homie, if you scared to talk about who you really are, you are not giving it to the people. And it's a lot of comedians, because I'm just going to talk about the comedians,
Right.
who are not telling the people who they are. So you're not getting the best of that guy because he's scared to tell you who he is.
Right.
It's people who have habits that they're afraid to let the world know this is how I move. And it's stopping you from being who you could be because comedy, I mean, you got to come up with something to say to the people. But you actually fighting off what's really on your mind and hard to say. If you just left a nigga house and y'all motherfuckers just smashed.
And that's what I love about this dude because he unapologetic and he just let it flow. And that's how it's supposed to be. So many times we just so worried about what other people gonna say and what they gonna think. People gonna say and think stuff no matter what. So why not just show people your authentic self and just it's gonna be people that's gonna rock with you and it's gonna be people that ain't, and that's just a part of life. It is what it is, and that's okay. Everybody didn't like Jesus. It's life.
You should talk about that because it's an audience for you for that.
Yep, exactly.
But that audience don't really get it. On Netflix, I know it's a whole bunch of moisture on Netflix, but ain't none of them talk about the nigga house they just left. So they can never reach their true potential if you're not bold enough to say who you are, especially in this world of art.
Yep.
Comedy is an art. Rapping is an art. Who are you?
Yep.
That's what make people like you. When you're young, you can get away with it because you're still in the streets and you know the lingo and your mind is there. But when you get older, what you talking about now?
Cooking.
This is my opinion, of course.
Absolutely.
What are you talking about now?
Cooking.
This not what you doing. God
Cooking.
damn it. We seen you in, I mean, I saw a famous comedian and him and this other dude came out this room and the back of their neck was wet. I was like, that's so funny if you talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not my kind of funny, but
Right, I get what you're
there's an
saying.
audience for that.
Right.
And that audience doesn't get what it really is because you're afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself in this art game. Who are you?
Right.
Is that what made Pryor so good? Because he talked about everything.
Everything.
Pryor said, Paul Mooney was there when I fucked my first man. I can show you the quote when he said it. Richard Pryor was bold enough to say some shit, and that's why he stood out. He talked about cocaine and how he was knocking it down and all that. Man, these guys ain't talking about that. These guys talking about what's safe.
Yep.
What's safe might have you where I'm at, but hey, when it comes to the art, man, I want to be the best I could be. I'll pass up on the big paper if I got to be sugarcoating who I am. But of course, that's me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I paid for it, sort of. Because I didn't, man, come on, man. I did the Tonight Show one time. Jay Leno had me out there doing his man on the street because he liked me.
Right.
But there's still a stigma with being Corey Holcomb that's out there.
Right.
And it's all just masculinity.
Right.
Yep.
Masculinity, we've been trained that's bad.
Yep.
Right.
If you're a masculine man, people think something wrong with you. If you don't fold and act like, people think something wrong with you. A masculine man gonna be like, what? So ain't nothing wrong with that.
So you think, and I do too, but I want to hear it come from you. You think you'd be way further along if you tone it down.
If I tuck my tail between my legs
There you go.
all day long,
Right.
yes, they would feel safer. And when I say they, I'm talking about everybody that don't fuck with me.
Right.
Because I ain't did nothing to you.
Right.
They would feel safer if I walked around with my tail tucked, showing it's tucked. But I can't do that. But I will tell this about the world on your show. Man, listen, man, I ain't no dirtbag.
Right.
Show me where you see me do some dirtbag shit. I'm one of the guys, man. I'm cool. I don't prey on the weak. None of that. But I do make jokes about things I see. If I see two men holding hands and give each other a kiss in the mouth, I might make a joke out of that. Why do that make me bad?
Right.
But in society now, if you make jokes about something like that, you're a bad guy. And I just don't think that's fair.
Yeah. This is true. So it's safe to say you don't get the recognition you feel you deserve.
Oh, for sure. Now, I could put on my little suit and tie and walk in them agencies. Man, them agencies would love to see me walk in the door.
Right.
Because they know I generate income.
Uh-huh.
and they'll just put their little twist on it. But then again, it's just a matter of time before I do, like, if I'm on a TV show or something. When I did Black Jesus, Cam, boy, that dress episode, they had it in there. I was like, well, this gonna be my last day. I was like, homie, I don't do that.
So they had a dress episode, dead ass.
Man, homie.
Yeah, they want you to sell out, man. That's how it go. That's why, man, you gotta be true to who you are and understand, man. There's so many ways to make money, man. People be selling out when it comes to $1, man. It's a lot of different ways to make money, man. Get your money up and build different revenue avenues where you can make revenue. It's that simple. That way, if one thing don't work out, you got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. It's that simple, man. You got to have more than one way of doing anything. And my dad used to always say that when I was younger, and I never understood it until I got into the position I'm in now. Never have one way of doing anything. And it makes so much sense now that I'm grown and I'm on my own and I'm doing my own thing and I'm striving to be the better version of myself each and every day. Let's go. Madman.
And I'm so glad the director was a fan. He was like, "No, Corey, you ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do that shit."
Right.
Because I was like, "Oh, damn, this going to be my last day."
Right.
I ain't put that on.
Right.
And they was all looking. But the director, and I can't even remember his name, and he was a mean-ass white boy. He was one of them motherfuckers, quiet on set type motherfuckers, but he respected me, talently. And I was so glad that he felt that way about me because he made me put on something else. But the other guys had to put it on. And I was like, cool. Not saying I ain't had to do that, you did, but I'm just saying I was favored in that moment.
I got you.
But if you in Hollywood, you know, it's certain things it's part of the game. I know that. Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid of it, but I just know I'll be in the middle of whatever, and then it might be that point where I can't go no further. But I might chase Hollywood this year. I might go get an agent.
I was going to ask you that is because we've seen a lot of people do a lot of great ones. Speaking of Martin, speaking of Bernie Mac, is it something that you would want to do your own sitcom?
Of course.
Right.
Well, when I do TV shows, this has happened so many times, Cam. It be directors. They be like, where the fuck have you been?
Right.
And I laugh at it.
Right.
I be like, man, you know, when opportunities come, I take it. That's my answer to that.
Right.
But I would stand out on shit if I was given an opportunity in Hollywood. And I'm not playing victim in no way because I love my career. I love being able to be me.
Right.
It's the reason I think I'm still healthy enough to travel around the country because I get to be me. Right. When I look in the mirror, I'm proud of this guy right here. But it's opportunities that I'm gonna start chasing because it's there.
Right.
Because everybody know me.
Right.
I'm the star that ain't got the trailer. You know what I'm saying? On a lot yet.
Yeah, because listen, when we was doing my killer comedy show, shout out to all the comedians who came, and I remember I called you directly because I'm like, I gotta get Corey directly in.
That was dope too.
Nah, I appreciate it. I know we got a mutual friend. Shout out to Kevin Spence for putting this together too.
Respect.
Yeah. So before I had, I was still trying to talk to your management and everything, get it together. But before you had joined the show, D-Ray was headlining. Then when D-Ray found out you was on the show, he said, no, I ain't headlining. I'll host the show. Corey helped me put me on. And that's like my OG from Chicago. And I was saying, is it, or do you just don't want to go after Corey? No, D-Ray my man. That's my nigga.
It's a lot of that. Yeah. All that you said is true. Now, D-Ray my man. Yeah. Like, I root for D-Ray. You know what I'm saying? But D-Ray done went up and worked where he was headlining before, and I went up before him.
Right.
Well, with a lot of comedians, I'm saying it's about 10 of us out here,
right,
Cam,
yeah,
that people don't really want to go up before us. That's no diss to D-Ray, because D-Ray,
right,
that's our man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's about 10 of us out here.
Right.
I always say Lavelle second, because Lavelle's strong.
Right.
That's a funny comedian.
Yeah.
But it's like I say, it's about 10 of us. We monsters. But if you ask me, I'm the best.
Yeah.
I don't work with all of them.
Of course.
And I got mad respect for my peers. But if I'm not going last, hey, I'm going to pray for you. Because I'm going to offset what's happening in the room. When I did that Shaq thing, I went up third.
Right.
I didn't headline that show, but they had to
edit it to make it.
They had to edit it, because it wasn't nothing left.
Got you. Shout out to D-Ray. So I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I'm just...
Man, I love D-Ray.
Yeah,
I remember the first time he went up, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about literally his first time doing comedy.
Yeah.
I got him
he
by
had a
like-
lot of respect for you. Super duper respect. I just wanted to make sure
D-Ray.
it was like, yo, because sometimes nigga be like, now Corey raised me. That's my man. I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, or is Corey just that funny that you don't want to go on after him? Either way, you my
You
nigga.
hadn't seen my set in a while, right?
Not till that day.
So I was laughing when I saw you in the hallway. I was
Yeah,
like, wait a
yeah.
second, see what I'm finna do.
Yeah, nah, niggas lost their mind.
I was loving that Harlem crowd, man.
Yeah,
I was loving it.
Yeah, man. Speaking of your peers, you don't always necessarily get along with all your peers.
No.
Yeah.
What happened between you and Just Hilarious to where your guys are still have a problem? Where did this escalate from? How did it even start to where you and her had a public beef, so to speak?
I don't know that lady.
Okay.
So it's like one day when this thing, because one day she was on camera. She had a picture on the internet with her and her son where they both was looking naked. And I commented on it, and it made her mad.
Okay.
And it just spiraled from there. But one day I reached out to her just to let me squash this. Because first of all, I didn't know she was a comedian when I said something about her. I just like, who's this bitch on the internet? Woo, woo. So I tried to squash it, and then she tried to act like I called and kissed her ass and shit. I was like, oh, okay. So maybe one day if she want to tell the truth, I've been nothing but a gentleman. But when you come at me like that, I'm just gonna go with jokes.
Right.
That's what I do. I do jokes. Right. I win with jokes. I ain't got no hate. I really can't think of many people I hate. But there are a lot of people who got issues with me, and I understand because they're ashamed of who they are. And you should be ashamed of who you are on the internet naked with a little boy like that, because that little boy ain't old enough to say, "Mama, this out of pocket." This the part of the story that don't really get talked about.
No, that's why I want.
And of course, this is my version of what happened, but it's the truth. I don't be lying.
Right. No, because what happened was, and like I said, I went to the Breakfast Club to promote.
I saw it.
Yeah. I went to the Breakfast Club to promote, and I was just like, Corey's headlining, and I didn't know if y'all get along. She said we don't, and I was like, this still going on because it's been like a few years. So hopefully y'all get to a cool place one day.
But I say this on your show. I really don't have nothing against that girl for real. Like if I saw her one day, I won't be like, oh, here go this bitch. All like that. I ain't that kind of guy. Right. But I mean, like, I don't know if she'll ever tell the truth. You know, you kept it going. I reached out to you because I saw it was going too far.
Right.
And then she tried to make it seem like I called and was kissing her ass and all like that. I was like, girl, okay, well, I'll keep going.
Masculinity.
I got jokes.
Masculinity.
And I feel like she ain't got jokes. Even though I said I try to squash it and everything. Girl, you ain't funny for shit. God damn, you trash. Trash.
No
That ain't
chill.
nobody else saying it but me. Because you know what I'm
No
saying? We
chill.
got our little things. So I'm telling everybody you trash. Prove me different.
No
I hope y'all
chill.
get along, man. I hope y'all
No
can work it out, man.
chill.
I hope y'all can figure it out, man.
No chill.
So let me go to the next.
Anybody, but yo, anybody out there who got a problem with me, man, I'm approachable. Just come talk to me. Probably something we can iron out. I don't got time to be. I have an itinerary, which
I
is a
heard
blessing
that.
in the comedy game. Because I know a lot of comics, they've been doing comedy 30 plus, and they don't have an itinerary. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Speaking of altercations or conflicts, you just had things that Anton Daniels on your show. Is that his
shit.
name? I don't want to get it wrong. I don't
That's-
because I've never seen him before. He was on your show.
That's my boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't even understand why they both even had they confrontation. I still don't even understand. But let's see if he, without it being crazy. Let's see.
And I didn't see the show. I just seen the clip, and whatever led to it.
Yeah.
So I'm from New York, right? And I've been around. I traveled a lot of different places, and I actually lived in Chicago for like 4 years, from probably 2001 to 2005. And
That's when you did that song with Twisted Them.
yeah, absolutely.
I know a little bit about you, bro.
Yeah. I was staying down by Wrigley, but I was on the west side of K-Town every day.
Yeah.
I was up there every day, and my niggas up in K-Town, and you know, I came back to New York calling niggas Joe and all type of shit. I did, and even though, just like I said, traveling and living different places, there's few things you can say to people in certain geographies or just period as a man. And I know in New York, like for instance in Miami, you call somebody a fuck nigga, you got to be ready to go. You must be ready to fight, do whatever the case may be. Because in New York, fuck nigga ain't too bad. It's not like, because they, you know, whatever. But in New York, if you tell a nigga suck your dick or invite them to your dick, it's already paused. It's already you ready to go, saying that automatically. And when I seen the situation between you and him, you said kissing ass, which I didn't think was that bad. I'm not just saying that because you're on the show. I'm just telling you as a New Yorker. Cool. Then when he said what he said, I seen it turn up, and I'm like, oh, them Chicago niggas might be on the same type of time what Corey just in general is, because when you invite somebody to the Frank stand, niggas have a problem with that. What led to that? And then explain your emotion after that.
I didn't know him like that.
So not to cut you off, just to give my audience some preference in case they didn't see it. Corey had Anton Daniels on the show. It was my first time seeing. I don't know too much about him. Still don't. No disrespect to you, but Corey said he kissed ass, and then Antoine invited Corey to the Frank stand. Then Corey came and got in his face to where it was almost an altercation, and that's what Corey's about to explain to us right now.
I took a chance and had a guest on my show. I don't really like having a lot of people up there that I don't know,
Right.
because I know what happens. But I took a chance. Somebody gave me his number, and I set it up. And I just had never seen no fuck shit like that before. It is my opinion that that dude came up there to push my buttons and try me. And if you coming at me with sex talk like that, that ain't how it go. But I'm so glad that it didn't go where it could have went, because you know I'm working.
Right.
I'm really at my job, but I believe he did it on purpose, because you know this internet game is a numbers game, and I think he knows how to capitalize off the numbers. And I think he tried me, which don't make sense, because I just never saw fuckery like that.
Right.
I don't know people who do that to people.
Right.
You know, talk about, oh, you sucking dick. Like, I've never seen that before. Motherfucker, like you say, motherfuckers be ready to go to war.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting up here with cameras pointing at me, so I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I go sit in the nigga lap, damn near, just to shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was a man.
Right.
I didn't think he was a man, because you can't do that to a man. Not where I'm from.
Right.
Motherfucker all in your shit. So he ain't do nothing. Then I had to tell him, say it again.
Right.
I'm so glad he didn't say it again, because it saved me. I know them lawyers was like, Corey, don't take that shit.
Right.
Knock his ass out, because them retainers
Right.
started 10 grand and up. Trust me, I know. So it ain't nothing. I'll never see that man again.
Yeah.
That man, he ain't gonna walk up to me in the streets and say what he was saying. He took advantage of the cameras and the internet.
Yeah, he's still going on, because I seen I can't even remember the other guy whose name.
Anton Daniels a boss though, man. Hey, whatever feud y'all had, it is what it is. Nip it in the bud. Sometimes you ain't gonna get along with everybody. It is what it is. They both successful black men in what they doing. So, you know, sometimes stuff just don't match, and that's okay. You just move on.
He's another troublemaker too. This dude show he's on, he's like, yeah, he didn't want to come outside. But more of the story is he's still going on about it. Have you left it alone, like fuck the nigga? Or
Okay, he invites me outside. I've been doing this show probably, I don't think I've missed a Tuesday.
okay.
I'm not finna stop.
How long?
I'm not finna
Tuesday, like
stop.
16 years.
Yeah, I'm not finna stop what I'm doing and go outside, because really, what else can I do? I was in your grill. I said
16 years. I ain't know he been doing a 51-50 for 16 years. That's dope. See, proof of concept. Keep going. Whatever you doing, it's gonna take some time, but keep going.
it again, you didn't. It's nothing else. But
Keep going.
to people who root for him, maybe they be like, yeah, you should have went outside. But I know the real boys and girls know what's up. I don't want to fight.
Hey.
I don't have time to fight.
Hey, man, I like you, Corey Holcomb, but I loved Anton Daniels too, man. Y'all just two men that just disagreed on things, and it's okay, man. Sometimes it's okay to understand that you just can't match with each other, and that's okay. It shouldn't be that we belittle each other. Stuff this thing go a certain way, and you just move on. Y'all both but two black successful people.
Right.
People get killed in fights.
Right.
So I'm just saying, whatever he capitalized off that, I tell you, you got me, dog. You came on the show and he was talking about I came in on your hood and all like that. All I'm saying, man, you should be careful living like that. Mm-hmm. It's sharks in the water. Didn't like what you said. But I know you probably don't even know what that means, but I'm just saying, it ain't no way I'm going to come on somebody's show, and if we get into an altercation, I'm going to try to egg it on.
Right.
Because I'm out here for the long haul.
Absolutely.
I'm out here for the long haul. But so what if he got me, he got me. Hey, I ain't thinking about it.
Right.
I'm good. Sometimes you take an L and you know, you're like,
let me tell you
I ain't
something.
going for
Let
that.
me tell you something. I'm just telling you from like a nigga perspective. Outside the interview, like me, I mean, we're gonna put on a show. I'm just saying in general. You did niggas I speak to, like niggas that I spoke to, you couldn't handle they know better. Because it's two things, right? He may not have known that was disrespectful, even though it's the utmost disrespectful. Then when you seen you got in his face and told him he seen the disrespect, and you told him to say it again, and he didn't say it again. So that was really the end of it. Because now you know, maybe you from somewhere where that's not disrespectful, which it is. Now you see how disrespectful it is. Say it again. And you didn't say it again.
Good point.
So for real niggas, I'm just telling you, real niggas.
Smoke your mirrors after that.
It's after you didn't say it again, it was basically done.
Exactly.
Last thing with altercations, and this is the last question. I say, because a lot of times people don't know, of course you watch a podcast and so on and so forth, and everybody thinks it's kumbaya because y'all are comedians, but sometimes it's little interior things that go on. A friend of yours had put hands on Aries Spears. Are y'all good? You and Aries Spears.
No.
No.
Hell no.
And what led to you and Aries Spears situation?
He the reason I don't like people coming to the podcast because he kept calling me, Corey, let me come on and all like that.
So just so we all following, it stemmed from him coming on your podcast.
Yeah,
and what happened when he
came there and he was a little off the chain.
What did he do exactly?
He was talking crazy to people. He called old girl Darlene on the show a bitch, and he was over talking Zoe. And Zoe did the same thing I did to old boy. Zoe told him, say it again.
Right.
But he was bold enough to say it again.
Right.
So then he get beat up. And I'm like, man, I ain't want that.
Right.
What?
I'm like, man, Aries, let me drive you home. They'll just drive my car. I just want to drive you home and chop it up with you. He like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, man, Aries, I ain't got no time for no drama up here. Next thing I know, lawyers is at us.
Right.
So I can't respect that.
Right.
Because I'm a comedian and I'm getting it out the mud, and you sending them people at me over a fight with it. You didn't get jumped on.
Right.
You didn't even swing back.
That's crazy.
That motherfucker, this is what he did. Then he crawled under the desk.
Right.
I was like, man, Joe, and then you want to sue me? All right. Well, so I don't know what to say after that.
Right.
I can't, what am I supposed to do? Be phony with him?
Yeah. I just want the audience to understand.
I mean, like, it's certain things with manhood, man, that I didn't beat you up. And did you see what you were saying to that man? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you kind of lost your pass with me. But I knew he was going to do that. Aries is a bully.
All right.
Aries took a bat to his wife. How do I know this? Because when you sue somebody, your lawyer get to go into their life. So that's another thing. Aries, I know how sick you are. Because you was acting like you couldn't go to work and you was trying to get some compensation. So we get to look at your medical records. So stop. I don't hate him. I just can't be around.
I get
and
it.
I like to poke at him a little bit too.
Nah, I get it. I get that 100%.
We call him the gooey raccoon because he got the, like so said,
yeah.
I give you real black eye.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look, I'm serious. I'm going to talk to management. I'm going to call you directly anyway.
Yeah, do that.
We got to get the show. I think we should come on once a week and give advice and let niggas call in. And I think that's what's missing right now because
cheat code.
a lot of this shit that we talking about, especially you more than me,
like that.
niggas want to say, but they're scared to say it. And not only that, bitches want to know what niggas is thinking anyway. I'm going to put it together. I'm going to put those scenarios together. I'm
The world waiting on the cam.
Yeah.
See, what it is, a lot of times the people with the plug,
Cooking.
they're not confident. Right. And nobody says that. You sitting here with the plug, and I'm around you. I know energy.
Right.
And of course, people might say, "Oh, Corey, just saying this to be saying it." No, I know energy, man. You a man, Joe.
Nah, I
and you
appreciate it,
got the plug, Joe. So
Appreciate
the world waiting on that.
Nah, let's get it. That's
Anything with Cam and Corey, or even
Yeah.
anybody who you fuck with.
Yeah.
Look, you don't even know when you spoke to me when we was at the Cam Comedy Show. I had one of my guys with me, a crazy wild boy. But you had some nigga behind you. Right after you spoke to me, I shook his hand too. And I was like, oh, that's the man right there. And he's, oh yeah, that's so. I don't even remember his name.
Yeah.
But I know energy. When I'm up on you, I know what's up.
Nah,
That's why I took the chance and ran up on dude face. Because, if you run up on somebody, you
Yeah.
get your eye poked out.
Yeah,
You can
absolutely.
get whatever. But I knew this wasn't no man. That's why I was mad. I was like, man,
Yes. Yeah.
what did you talking about, man?
Nah, I get it 100%.
I know man energy. I know confident energy. When I'm around you, I feel it. It's a gift I have.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. And listen, I'm not just saying this because you here. For the last maybe a year, Cam and Corey gotta do something. Cam and Corey gotta do my niggas. Niggas, they gotta do something. So when you
But I ain't gonna lie, that'll be super dope though if he can get it where you get men calling in and get advice and they get so many different angles and women can even listen in if they want to see where men come from and how men feel. That'd be dope. I think that'd be super dope.
was out here, man, it was a pleasure for you to even call because I was out the loop. I didn't know you was here. And like I said, my niggas, they outside. My man, Trey, he hit me Friday. Corey gonna be here. We gotta go. And I'm like, shit, it's the same time as work. We gotta figure this shit the fuck out. But I'm happy that you stopped in today.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, 5150 show is on. Make sure y'all go to tell them where they can reach you at and get your schedule so they can see you in the town. Maybe at the end.
My main thing is 5150.
Okay.
I'm so glad YouTube ain't canceled the show because we go there.
Yeah.
We go there.
Do you
YouTube.
get shadow banned?
Have I what?
Do you get shadow banned on YouTube for some of the shit that you say?
Man, YouTube know I'm doing comedy, and I know they let me be me. I appreciate them for that because at one time they was, no, people can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I've been me for a long
that
time.
shit out, man.
So it's like, yo,
They reverse it. Well, we gonna talk off camera because they be shadow banning the shit out of us.
Yeah, I feel like they do that shadow ban. I'll be back. Shadow ban, 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 ban. Oh. 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 Hey, Corey Holcomb, man. He one of the ones, boy. So,
What's the craziest reason you broken up with someone?
wait.
So many things.
You quick to 86 somebody?
Very quickly. I don't got time. Dress. I need you to dress.
You want him to dress his age?
I just dress your age. I like you ain't got. I don't like Jordan.
Women shouldn't fart in front of their man. Let's check this out. Let's see what this one is about.
I don't like all of that stuff. I like just be sharp. Just look nice.
Yeah.
Just look grown. Because when I go out, I'm gonna look grown. I want you to look grown.
Right.
Broke up with somebody. Finances.
Mm-hmm.
Finances. Not because he made less, but because of how much less and how it showed. We went out to a restaurant and we went to brunch in some city I was in, and the waitress comes up to us and she said, well, the owners here, they love you. They love your comedy. And I invited them to the show. They said, all we're going to ask you to do is just pay the taxes on the bill.
Yeah.
And the bill got to be like $300. So what I'm paying, $30, $40?
Oh, yeah.
So I
Plus the tip.
Plus the tip, maybe $100.
$100.
So he gives them his card. Mind you, we didn't even add the tip yet.
Yeah.
They ring up the card and bring it back and ask if you want to leave a tip. It's got to be like $40.
Yeah.
Declines.
What?
This man $40 class?
But listen, not only does the $40 decline, there's no other option to pay for anything. So the $40 decline and he just sitting there like this. And I'm looking at him and the waitress is sitting there. So I just pulled out my card. I said, here, you can put it on this. And she goes, you sure? I said, yeah, just put it on that. She puts it on the card. He says, thank you for taking care of that. I said, it's fine. Drives me back to my hotel. I'm quiet. And he said, why are you so quiet? I said, you didn't have $40. And he was like, I didn't know the card was going to decline. I said, not only did you not have $40, you don't have it at all. Because there was no other option. There was no other card for you to pull.
You ain't have no cash on you?
You didn't have no cash on you. And even if you left your wallets home, you didn't even stop and say, hey, T, I'm going to Zelle you or cash. Not that I would have taken it, but you didn't even say, hey, thank you for paying for that. I don't know what's going on with my car. I'll Zelle you right now the money back. I'll Cash App you right now the money back. You didn't have it at all.
That's crazy.
I never talked to him after that. I can't.
$40, yeah, you got to let him slide. You got
It was like $42-something.
For real.
Oh my goodness.
And you didn't have it. Because if I go out with you somewhere and your card mess up and I pay for it, most men would be like, hey, check your phone. I just sent you that. I don't know what happened to my card. I literally just sent it to you and more.
Yeah, I'm going to give you cash. I ain't got
That's crazy work, man. Prime example why men need to lean more into their purpose. There's no way you out here even worrying about no cat if your finances ain't together. That's crazy work. Especially being that grown. This lady is well in her 40s, so that means this guy got to be around her age that she talking about. But I could be wrong.
I ain't got no cash apps. I ain't got no apps on my phone.
Nothing.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I can't. I stopped talking to somebody because he said that I'm not used to men like him. But not in a bad way. He was like, I know you're not used to dating men like me. I'm just a real simple guy, and I don't really have all that.
Man,
flashy
stop all that
stuff.
guy that crying, that pole mouthing, man.
That turned me off right there.
Yeah.
If
I'm with you.
If you don't believe in you, then why should I? Stop talking to him immediately.
Try to make me tell, you're great. Nah, want you to hype him up.
I can't afford to just be taking you out on dates all the time. And you said you like to go to dinners and stuff. And we went to dinner tonight, and it was kind of expensive. I said it was $140. We went to a Jamaican restaurant. We got some beef patties. We shared the lamb chops. Like, I don't. And if $140 is breaking your pocket,
Yeah. You ain't eat what
you shouldn't even be dating. Number one,
Sure.
and number two, you think that's a lot? That's nothing compared to what these other women are expecting.
I
Right.
swear.
So when he said that, he was like, I just don't think I'm the caliber of man you used to dating.
You right.
I was like, oh, you be dating dudes too? Because how you know what caliber of man I be dating unless
right.
you dating them? And I never talked to him after that. What's yours? What's the craziest reason you stopped talking to somebody?
Oh my God.
So many.
I broke up with this one because, like I said, you know how I like all the labels facing,
Oh Lord.
and and she would just deliberately go in there and
How you know it was deliberate? Y'all get into a little argument and she's going in and turn everything around?
if I got, because all the labels in my refrigerator, all
Oh,
the
it's obvious.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The towels are hung a certain way.
Oh,
You go like the S, and then you do it inside out because the S doesn't show.
but is that on purpose?
Yes, you do it on
Oh,
purpose.
okay.
Oh no.
It became abundantly clear.
Oh, it's happened more than once.
Yes.
So if it happened the first time and you said, "Hey,
I was like-
listen,
I said,
can you do me a favor?
yeah,
I like it."
I like, even the housekeepers, the cleaners, the people that come and they know I like it a certain way, X, Y, and Z. Boom, they're gonna do it that way.
So you know I like it this way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you get it.
And you doing it deliberately.
Yeah.
The women controlling.
And then
Yep.
You ain't gonna tell me how to
controlling.
hang towels.
and then chick passed gas in front of me.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a
Oh.
no-no.
Okay. That's a no-no for me.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
You wouldn't pass gas in front of your man, would you?
No.
Give me some.
Oh, give me some.
Not
Okay.
ladylike, man. Ladies, pay attention. Not ladylike.
No.
It's about, that's why you single. I'm gonna be single then.
I swear.
I'm gonna
You
stay
know,
single.
you know, I've said this to women before. I
I'm with
said,
you, bro.
men have us on a pedestal. We're the princesses.
Yes.
And they want to keep us up there. And my mom always told me a man should never know when you go into the bathroom to do number two. And he should never know when you should never pass gas in front of him. That's what my mom always said.
Thank you.
Unless you sleep or something. And it just happens.
Yeah, I'm the same. Hey, that's why I like that. I like this.
Forgiven.
But deliberately, my mom just said it should never happen.
I might wake you up and say you might need to go to the bathroom. but if you
But that's what my mom always said, and I've always stuck to that.
Thank you.
So, even if I go, people always ask me, well, how you go to the bathroom? I'm a little ninja in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Eucalyptus spearmint candle should always be burning. Always burning.
But you ain't.
Poopery by the
got
toilet.
more than one bathroom.
I do.
So you.
Why you got to poop up mine? But what you expect her to go downstairs?
I used to when I first started dating, I would sit on. I was like, "Can you go to Target? Can you go to Whole Foods and get me something?" And then I would go to the bathroom while she was gone, or I would go back to the guest house. I mean, when I came to L, I would go.
Is that bad, God? Men. I say this on stage. Men, y'all poop so different from us. Y'all poops be like aggressive. Like, why you gotta take your pants off?
I gotta be butt naked.
I don't
Hey.
understand.
He ain't lying. Cause when I was a kid, boy, I could not use the bathroom without being half naked to use the bathroom. That was so weird. I'm so glad I grew out of that, man. That was so weird. I couldn't do it at school. It's crazy because I used to have to wait till I got home because I knew I couldn't just hurry up and strip down like that, man. It was weird. I'm so glad I grew out of that. That's so crazy.
But I'm talking about my stuff just piled up in the middle of the floor.
Yep.
It be aggressive.
Cause I gotta be comfortable.
Yeah,
and I
that's
can't
how
have
I
my
used to
little
be.
leg close together like this.
And it be loud too. Y'all don't care if we hear it.
No, I do.
Loud. You care.
Cause I don't go to the bath. I won't even go to pee without turning the water on.
I don't like to hear it either.
I got my twin. I found my twin.
Sometimes when if he's peeing and I can hear it, he's like, "Oh, sorry, babe," because I don't like to hear it. I don't want to hear the
Thank you.
tears.
See, people
So I'll cut the
told me
water
I'm
on.
crazy.
I'll cut the.
You the
But you're
only
the
one.
only man I know like this.
I cut the water on every time.
You're the only person I know like
Every
this.
time.
Most men, nobody in here doing that. They'll walk you through it. You hear them sit down. Ah, God, dang.
Like that.
Woo! They flushed the toilet 3 times. You filled up the toilet 3 times. That's the type of time you. Yeah, men different.
I can't because it's like.
Just light a candle. You ain't got to do all that.
rocks? I mean,
You ain't got to do all that
what you
shit.
dropping pebbles in
What if
the
it's 2
water?
o'clock in the morning?
Huh?
What if it's 2 o'clock in the morning?
I cut the water on.
You ever thought about putting a speaker in there?
A speaker.
A small speaker. Just play some music.
No. If I'm not going to the bathroom around somebody. I'm not going around somebody.
What
I'm
if
gonna
they
go.
spend the night?
I'll go down. I got 7.5 bathrooms. I find one.
So you going out the bedroom to
I'll
go to
go.
the
Oh,
bathroom?
absolutely.
I don't know about all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I respect it.
I can't. I get too embarrassed.
Really?
Yes.
No women have ever in life. Have you ever?
Nope. Never. Not pass gas in front of one. Never.
The gas I can understand because you don't know what's gonna come out. You know, we at
It just
that
ain't gonna
age
be
and you
good.
think it's gonna be silent, then you
somebody
get a
just
whiff
ain't
and you be
gonna
like,
be
oh man,
I should have held
this
that one
gonna
in
be
a little
bad.
longer.
Okay. Wow, never.
Never.
Wow.
Okay. I never heard of that before. Okay. Okay.
But here's the thing. I grew up, and that was a no-no because when I grew up, we didn't have indoor plumbing. So we had to go to the woods.
You old as hell.
We
God
just-
damn, Shannon.
No, this was in the 80s
Uh,
that we didn't have indoor plumbing.
what?
Where?
South Georgia.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's
So,
crazy.
And we just, that was a no-no.
So you just not used to doing it in front of anybody anyway because you couldn't.
No.
That makes sense. I can get that.
No.
Okay. Okay, damn. I can't imagine it's 2:00 in the morning. Shit, like, can you go to Target and get me something?
No. I mean, I'll go. No, I'll go. Like I've never used the bathroom at a woman's house. I just leave. I can't go number 2 at somebody's house. Oh no, absolutely not. Karen.
What if it's there?
I don't care.
That's crazy.
What if it's right at the tip and you like, ah.
I'm going home. I'll leave the gym.
Okay. I don't know what you was digging for. We're having this conversation. You digging in there. I know what's going on.
No, I'll leave the gym. No, I'm not going. I'm not going to the bathroom in a woman's house. Cause you know what?
For me? Yeah, I got like a cold. Thank you. I keep trying to.
Car, you know what it is to go to the house? You know what I'm afraid of?
What?
Just my luck. I go to the bathroom and it won't flush. She'll never see me again.
What if? Oh, I don't know.
I will never ever see her again. I will block her.
What if she didn't make a big deal out
Thinking
of it?
too much.
I'll never know because I'm never going to talk to her again.
Thinking
What if
too
you said
much.
the toilet stopped up? When she said, Shannon, that's fine. Give me a second. I'll figure it out.
I can't. I'd be so embarrassed.
But what if? Okay.
I couldn't.
That would hurt my feelings if you stopped talking to me because you shitted. You. I ain't even do nothing wrong.
Like what?
I ain't poop in front of you. I ain't fart in front of you or nothing. And cause you messed up this one time, we can't go get ice cream no more. That's crazy to me. Shannon. We can't go get ice cream, Shannon.
I
That's
can't.
crazy.
Let me,
Shannon. Okay.
let me ask you this.
There's a woman out there right now finding out that you ain't never talked to her again. She's sitting somewhere like, oh, so it wasn't me. She done called her therapist and she done been in for 3 years since entertaining you. You know what? I finally found the solution. All this time I thought it was me. It wasn't me.
But see, you know what? I'm glad we got that. What
Yeah.
you call them? That about the passing gas and pooping and.
I cannot believe you said she would. What if she's a great woman?
I can't. I just can't, Car. I'm not finna hold nobody. I can't.
Because you embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed,
That's crazy.
because you did something that your body is supposed to do.
and it functioned properly.
In the place where it's supposed to happen at.
Yes.
In the bathroom. If you shitting in the kitchen, I'd be like, Shannon! Why you in there pooping in the kitchen in the sink?
I can't, Kari.
But in the bathroom, that's where it's supposed. That's like somebody walking into a bathroom and be like, "It's stinking here." It's supposed to stink. It's the bathroom.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I just.
Man,
I'm
That's
just.
crazy.
Stuff like that. I'm easily embarrassed.
why?
That's just like I'm saying. I grew up with my grandmother, and we.
You know you're gonna get to that age where you ain't got a choice, huh?
You know, I can't walk around my house naked in front of a woman.
Okay. But you know, at some point you're gonna get to the age where you can't be going downstairs to go poop. You're gonna have to. Poop
I
at
know.
that
I'm
toilet.
about to have to put an elevator in my home right now. It's killing me.
I can't imagine Shannon with a cane. I'll be right back. I got to go downstairs.
But no, I can't because I grew up like my aunts, my grandmother.
That's crazy.
And so from the time I was about 9, you know, we always had to have on shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So I was never able to walk around bare chested.
Yeah.
Definitely. So now I can't walk around and I can.
Do you watch what you eat at women's house? Out of fear that you're gonna have to go to the bathroom?
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let me think. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me see. I don't think I've eaten at a woman's house in probably 35 years.
Shannon, get out. Get out.
I haven't.
What?
So what do y'all do other than the
Right.
do? That's it?
I mean, I would watch TV, stuff like that. But I'm very particular about what I eat. Like I don't eat fruit when I'm on the. If I'm like traveling, I don't eat fruit. I don't eat stuff like that. I carry Lactaid with me. I have Imodium.
Something that might irritate your stomach. You stay away from all
I'm
that.
not touching it. I know ice cream. I'm not touching it.
Okay.
I want no parts of it.
Makes
Just
sense.
protein.
Stuff that's high in fiber, I ain't touching it. Stuff that cheese, I'm good.
What the doctor said? Because this sounds like something you got to go talk to somebody.
But I know me.
Yeah, okay,
So
that's fair.
I'm
Damn, Shannon.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think the last time I actually ate at a woman's house.
You better not touch these labels in my pantry, and you better not make me laugh to the point where I fall.
Dr. Bobby Price right here, y'all. Detox tea. Stuff make you go to the bathroom. Flush you out. Flush that colon.
Because if I do, it's over. Like, that's the wildest. What if you fart by mistake?
No happen.
You just be clenching your booty hole the whole time. You went
I'm trying to think. I don't. No. Seriously, I don't remember ordering a pizza. I don't remember having a burger. I don't remember having anything. I'm talking about in 30 plus years.
Do you have a drink?
No, I've never had a drink at a woman's house. I haven't slept, closed my eyes, and woke up the next morning at a woman's house in 33 years.
Do you sleep in a coffin?
He keeping track of all this stuff. He ain't playing, is he?
I got to sleep at my place, or got to be at a hotel. I've had some bad experiences.
Okay,
and so
that's
I said,
fair.
that.
I can agree with that 110%.
I
Yeah,
feel
I got to
that.
be at my house.
Especially being on his that's understandable. I forgot his stature. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially nowadays, these women setting men up like Trouble, that Trouble rapper. He was over a girl house. He didn't get set up, but he was over a woman house, and I guess her boyfriend, her ex, or whatever the situation was, had came and just popped up randomly and saw him over there and killed him. Like, that stuff crazy. You just never know. Yeah, I feel him on that. Yeah, going to other women's house. Nah, you got to either come to my house or we got to meet up at a hotel or something. I get that.
Yeah, okay. Or the hotel. Okay.
I get that.
Damn, you run a tight show.
It makes
You
sense,
run
though.
a tight show, Shannon.
I can't help it though.
Makes sense.
I try to like relax.
Do they eat at their house when you there, or do y'all just be sitting there looking at each other hungry or starving?
No, they eat.
Okay.
They can do whatever. I just like, no, I'm good. Because normally I've already eaten before I left, and I eat I eat 3 to 4 meals a day. I eat X amount of protein, X amount of carbs,
Yeah,
X
that
amount of
makes
fat.
sense.
Do you go? Have you ever been to a woman's house during the day?
Yeah, but I don't eat. No, I haven't eaten. You won't find. I guarantee you. You ask anybody that I've ever dated, they'll never tell you Shannon Sharp's ever dated.
Because when you think about women, that's our favorite thing to do. Our favorite thing to do is eat.
Yeah, and have at it.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm trying. Hold on.
So if y'all go out to a restaurant to eat, you going home immediately after?
I'm not. No, I'm trying to. Hold on. Let me see. The last time I.
Yeah, Shannon, we got to figure this out, Shannon.
I'm trying to think. The last time that I've taken someone out, and then went back to her house. Oh my gosh. Probably.
If you say 30-something years.
Probably 17, 18.
That's better. Because if you would have said 30-something, I'm about to say, what was the oldest kid? Mom? Jesus, Shannon. Wow, that's such a tight... It's hard to date you then.
It is. And I know
Okay,
that.
okay.
I'm under no assumption that I'm easy to date. And I know that.
And she can't fart either.
Oh, absolutely.
Can she use the bathroom in her own house and you smell it a little
Oh,
bit?
she can use that bathroom. She can do whatever she wants to
What
in
if
her
you smell
house.
it a little bit? Would it bother you?
Nah, she need to go upstairs.
What if she only got one bathroom? You don't date girls with one bathroom? He think about it too. She only got one. How many square footage is the place?
Nah, don't do.
Don't go to another question, Shannon. I asked you a question.
I think that.
You know that's my middle name?
What?
Well, not my middle name. That's my twin sister middle name. Mine is Takara Sheena. Hers is Tamika Shannon.
Really? Mm-hmm. You're the oldest?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, I've been very fortunate. I don't.
Is it fortunate, Shannon?
No, it's unfortunate, but I don't know. If I think, look, normally even if they have one bathroom, they'll have a half bathroom.
Okay, that's fair.
So.
And she better go in that half bathroom. She better like that eucalyptus skin McKinney.
It all depends on where we are. If I'm downstairs where the half bathroom is, you go upstairs. If we're upstairs, you come down.
What if she's in a flat?
I haven't been with anybody like that. So I guess I'm gonna be looking around if I go to somebody's house like, look at the bathroom you got. I don't know if this goes.
But what if it's a flat? What if there's no stairs and it's just one flat house?
I've never been with anybody like that.
Okay.
And that's a city thing.
You want us to tight ship.
Yeah, it's a city thing. God, man, I ain't talking about me.
Because we want to get to know a little Shannon too, okay?
Hold on. You can go use a public bathroom?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no way. Oh,
Hell
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I got a whole kit.
Oh, no.
I got a whole pooping kit. I take with me everywhere.
I can't do it.
What am I supposed to do?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
What am I supposed to do? I'm asking you.
You go to the bathroom on the plane too, won't you?
I won't do
But Shannon's smart. He got a regimen. It seemed like if he already know if he traveling this place or this, he know because certain foods and stuff irritate your stomach and make you go a certain type of way. Act as if like a laxative and all that stuff make a difference of what kind of food you eat. And that's why you got to pay attention to the stuff that you put in your body because your body react to certain foods a certain type of way. So yeah, that makes sense. I get what Shannon's saying when it comes to like eating certain fruits and fibers and stuff. It can actually act as a laxative and make you have to go to the bathroom way more frequently on a drop of a dime. So yeah, that makes sense. He know his body.
number 2 on the plane. But if I got to tinkle, I got to tinkle. I'm a girl.
I ain't doing number 2 on the plane.
What if you're going overseas and it's a 14-hour flight?
I don't even sleep. But let me tell you what I do. Like, I don't really fly like that. But if I'm trying, was it 2 years and 24?
Yeah, what if it's a long flight, Shannon?
24, we flew to Cannes from Jersey.
That's far.
I just didn't eat for like 10 hours. So I ain't have nothing on my stomach. So I'm good.
But did you tinkle?
Yeah, I pee. I go to the bathroom, but I can't poop on them.
Yeah, you gotta go to the bathroom.
Well,
So I just don't eat. So I go like
I'll pee on the plane. Yeah.
I pee. But no, people be going do more than peeing on the plane.
But if you gotta go, you gotta go.
And then the airport. Do you know how nasty the airport bathrooms are?
I do, but that's why I be in the lounges.
Because
Because that lady be in the lounge every half an hour straightening up the lounge.
I say my.
But at this age, sometimes you go to the bathroom thinking you're gonna pee and something else come out.
Oh no!
But that's different for y'all because y'all pee different.
Yeah.
We women.
Yeah.
So, ooh, Shannon.
He said, "No way, Sersky."
If I gotta tinkle in public, I gotta tinkle in public.
Yeah, but I'm saying they be.
But not a number 2. Not a number 2.
Yeah, okay.
But I gotta
I'm just
tinkle.
checking. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just
But I
checking.
got a whole kit. We both got kits. He done ordered us the toilet seat covers.
Yeah.
We got the toilet seat covers. We got wipes, regular baby wipes for your body. We got Clorox wipes. We got a whole kit.
There you go.
Okay.
Cause I gotta use the bathroom different than you.
I'd
use the
rather go
bathroom.
outside.
There you go.
But I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was driving home. I remember I was driving home from Atlanta, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I just put my hazards on, pulled aside the road, and jumped in the woods.
And y'all know this.
Yeah,
But I think that's okay because you can.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You know they created this thing for women to stand up and pee, right? It's the dumbest thing.
Like a cup.
It's like a triangle cup.
Wow.
And women be using it. I'm like, girl, just squat over the toilet. You ain't got to do that.
No. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, Shannon.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's how it be. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out this Larry Wills fight. He's supposed to tore his bicep. I want to check this out. See what went on with this fight.
Coming out of the blue corner, Vitaly.
Oh my God.
Is this my internet acting like this? My internet normally don't do this. What's going on? Yeah, I guess it is my internet. That's weird. Why my internet?
God, dude. Get vitality. Boy, look like he on some good testosterone.
Real? How could you tell?
Look at his chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry don't strike me as a guy that wouldn't gonna hurt anybody.
Oh my God, Vitaly looks locked though, guys.
He does.
Yeah, Larry doesn't seem like Vitaly seems like he's done more fights. I don't know, like you think Larry's been a street fighter?
Alba.
No.
The winner takes it all. Someone has to fall.
His energy, though. Yes, agreed.
But same with Larry too, because Larry's carrying around a lot of muscle, bro, and that's gonna fade him out
Yeah,
fast.
bro, that nigga been having the muscle, handsome all his life. Man, nigga ain't had to fight nobody.
When Larry first fought, he out there holding his breath and get
Don't fuck. He's big.
This is a
He's
good fight.
Look at this,
really
dude,
big.
bro.
That
Nigga, all
one
muscle, man.
big as hell.
Muscle nigga can't fight.
You don't think so?
Oh, they got the golf chick.
True. He's like Hulk.
Choke you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three
wow.
three-minute
take the
rounds
punches, but
in
can
the
he throw them?
heavyweight
Can he
division.
dish them?
This is your
And he has Barbosa.
co-main
Larry's got Barbosa in
event.
his corner.
Yeah.
Everything gonna
In
be
the
hooked.
blue
Yeah, he
corner,
can train
weighing
with Barbosa.
196.8
Golf
pounds,
chick.
Watched it for a week, don't jab. They
That
too
show
slow.
put her on the map even more.
Vitaly.
And in the red corner, weighing a whopping
They got beef, too.
244
Yeah,
pounds
really?
of muscle.
Oh, yeah, I'll talk about it in a second.
Larry
Drake really out here
Will.
changing lives.
44? How much you weigh right now?
Me?
Yeah.
190. But I'm cutting for myself.
What? You weigh 190 right now?
I'm cutting
What percent
for
body
myself.
fat are you?
I checked. I was 8.4 last.
Oh
Good
my
shit, bro.
God. I'm probably like
Wait, let's see if they touch gloves.
What you what? Two?
Wait, hold on. Oh, they did. Okay. All right, they touch gloves.
I don't know. Now
Oh.
Larry looks kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man, Vitality looks solid. And like his punches go.
I don't
yeah.
expect
Let
Larry to do a lot this
it.
first round. I think he's gonna wait it out to see if Vitaly's gonna gas himself.
Let's see, guys.
See what happened.
Oh, Larry looks.
Vitaly going right after.
Well, I can't sit there. What is going on,
Larry's
though?
game.
Ooh, okay.
Larry's got game.
It's his game. He's not
I'm
bitching up.
What am I watching?
His jab too high.
It just
What
looks
am
like
I
they're not
watching?
supposed to fight.
His jab too high.
It look like they not supposed to fight.
Look at Vitality. I told you. I told you.
What the?
Wait, is
What
Vitaly
the
got
hell?
southpaw? Or is he just?
Mike, I don't fuck. Oh,
His footwork off.
Yeah, his footwork off, yeah.
whose stance looks better?
Oh! Oh! He just jumped. He just jumped, though.
Vitaly's got no power on these punches.
What the hell? He just jumped. That's crazy.
You know what's saving Larry?
What?
He keeping his boxing physique.
Yeah. He has good form.
Yeah, that good form.
Yeah, he got a good form.
He's been dedicated.
Bro, his arm is
That
huge.
jab too high.
Oh! Oh!
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They're gonna take off the point.
What
guys.
the hell?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's counting.
He tore it.
So that happens-
That's why he tore his bicep.
That happens in boxing sometimes.
Show it. Yeah. Tally, look.
What the hell? He tore his bicep
No, he didn't.
in the first round.
No way.
In the first round?
No, his biceps messed
He
up.
tore his first round in the.
It's tore. You look at it.
Wow. So, wait, is that a no contest?
Oh, it is.
No contest.
No contest?
Happens in the first round.
No
Who's
contest.
winning is another no contest.
That's crazy.
Boy, when he yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we gotta get surgery.
When he threw that punch on the muscle's too big, man.
Yeah,
You can't throw punches, man.
No, he tense. He not relaxed.
Oh my god. Ew, it's like fuck. Bro.
The tendon, you can look at it.
That's gotta hurt. Oh my god. Ew, ew,
I think that's the second time it's happened. And it happened when he was lifting.
Yeah.
Ew. Oh my. Oh, bro, I'm gonna throw up.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Bro, what? I couldn't look
His
at that.
adrenaline going. It don't hurt right.
Okay, his doesn't hurt.
Don't hurt.
It hurt
It's
later.
gonna hurt.
It'll hurt. It'll hurt later.
That's gonna be 3 to 6 months.
Weak stomach aided. Bro, are you guys not? Like, look at that shit.
They can't
That's
see it.
crazy.
Yo,
He
Larry
really
was
tore his
doing
bicep.
a lot
Yeah.
better than I expected.
Larry's
Larry's he's gonna win that fight.
Yeah, he was gonna win that fight. You already know that.
That nigga down look like Lou
But
Ferrigno.
if it's a doctor stoppage though, is well now it's
They
that
gotta run it
direct.
back.
That bitch like it hurt.
They gotta run it back.
Wait, Rampage, could he have chosen to fight through that?
Yeah.
Oh, he could.
He
have.
would have been through that on.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been smart.
So then, in that case, doesn't he lose if it's a forfeit? No.
No, it should be a no contest. Injury, no.
So
It happens in the first round right away.
If he fight through that, he won't have that same.
He won't have it. He won't bet.
Oh, and Vitaly keeps punching it, saying good
What
fuck.
the hell?
Wait, so talk, Rampage, where do you think that's separated from?
When he hit him on the
From
ground.
his elbow?
No, it's right up here from the top.
When he threw that hook at him at the ground.
Yeah, he's too tense. He's so big, got so much muscle.
Yeah.
He's too tense.
When he threw that hook at him when he hit the ground.
Yeah, when you got that much muscle,
Damn.
it's easy to tear your
Because
bicep.
they're so tight.
So tight. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's not
fuck
he's not
that. I'm
relaxed.
good.
Fuck your muscle.
Yeah.
That was gonna be so good.
I know that fight was actually gonna be a good one.
Shit, no, man. He was beating his
I
ass.
tried to say that's a fake ass fight. You stupid as fuck. Get out of my
He
street.
was beating his
That was
ass.
dumb. The guy tore his bicep. You could clearly see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, you can see.
Wait, let's see.
He was beating
due
that
to
boy.
an injury, this bout has been called a no contest.
Yeah, you're right.
There will be no winner declared.
Ooh, I bet them up. Put them. Oh man.
No contest.
Man, when he hit the ground, he threw that punch. He threw a power shot.
No contest.
Oh, they talking shit.
Who talking shit?
Who?
Natalia and Larry, they talking shit?
No, somebody said something to him outside the ring.
Yeah.
The Florida Athletic Commission calls this a no contest. There will be no winner declared.
For stopping him. He's like, I tore my
Dang.
bicep. We're drawing
He
it.
tore his bicep the first round.
Bicep, ain't nothing to do.
That's crazy.
I know.
First round though.
I know.
Yo,
Unfortunate.
Low key, he probably could have got it done.
Right? Low key, the way he was.
Going
Yeah,
nuts,
bro.
Yeah, he would have tore more had he done that. The muscles too big.
So hear me out. Hear me out. If it wasn't his first fight, maybe if he had like some experience, maybe he had like at least 10 fights behind him, he probably would have kept trying with one arm.
Yeah.
But your first fight, you don't know.
Wait,
what
was
you
that
get.
his dominant hand or not?
I don't know. I think he's right-handed.
I think he's right-handed. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know your first fight. You just gonna
Man.
like pull it. You're going like, yeah, I told something.
Roll as hell. He don't even look like he's supposed to be in the ring fighting.
Oh my, it's hanging. It's hanging. Bro, I'm gonna throw up. Holy shit.
And that's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Yeah, he gotta get surgery. It's never gonna be the
He
same.
came out, he looked good, man. I was surprised, man.
He's never gonna be able to because he's gonna be scared to work out, right? He's gonna be scared to do buys and shit. I'd be scared to do biceps sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm all natty, and I ain't tore nothing. I did. I got to fight with my son. I did like a little mini
Oh, you
tear.
tore? You tore?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oh my god. Damn, that really blows.
Well, when I was looking at the punches, he was throwing his punches was high.
That's why
and
I
it
don't
was all
lift
power
heavy.
shots.
And I don't want to get that
Yeah, he was
swole.
throwing nothing but power blows. He spent vitality around with at least 2 punches.
He was Italian.
No,
Yeah.
boys. Larry was gonna win that fight.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Probably in that round or the next round.
He landed 2 good punches where them muscles, his muscles had to go to work.
Yeah.
Rampage called it.
Yeah.
Would have called it.
Damn, bro, that's crazy though.
Yeah, I
Look,
told
right
you-
there. That was it.
Yeah.
Or it was that one, maybe, I think.
What do you think he did hit his head with his arm or something?
No, it's just
Yeah, 2 tenths.
You know,
Right there.
Ooh.
that was already bad. He was already down.
Yeah, he was down.
But in his first fight, he didn't know.
Oh yeah, it was that second
They're
punch.
gonna
that
cut
failed
They're
his
gonna
arm.
cut his arm open and they're gonna go in and sew the muscle back to the.
Shut the fuck
Oh
up. That's what they're
yeah,
gonna
that's
do.
why.
Go to the bone, right?
Wow.
To the tip.
That's why he messed up at. He
Back
shouldn't
to
have been
the
hitting him
bone,
while he was going down
That's the
like
opposite
that.
what happened
that's
to
Sam
Logan.
Pound.
That was his bicep. Logan was his tricep.
Bro, that hurt. That's gotta hurt so bad, bro. I mean, God, that's gotta hurt so much.
Rampage, you never tore your pec or anything
No,
like that?
I never done that. Like I said, I only tore my. I did a slight tear on my bicep. I got a fight with my son.
Yeah.
And we was fighting, and this motherfucker tried to take me down in my house, and I got this big table. It's like a 100-year-old door from India, and when he took me down, we both was finna crash to the corner. So I'm trying to save me and my son. I stopped and post my hand and ripped my shit.
It's like a partial tear.
It was like a little partial tear. I went to go see the doctor. He was like, "Oh, you just heal up. It wasn't bad like that one."
Look how
Yeah.
solid vitality look.
That's crazy work.
Aiden, I've been trying to keep.
Have you ever been heartbroken?
Yeah, I was in a relationship with a girl that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. We were together for 15 months. She was my first girlfriend. This past November, she told me she was cheating on me. So I initially wanted to try and figure stuff out. I didn't think it was, anything too far gone that we couldn't work through. But if you shatter the kind of trust that we had for someone that you'd known for a few days, then, it doesn't really matter if we can fix things. Then you're like, I can't really trust you to, raise our children or take care of me if I'm sick or something. So
Yeah, I heard
right
that.
before my ex broke up with me, I went to her house for like the last time. Well, we were just chilling, watching Stranger Things, but then she kissed me.
Stranger Things.
And it was like, I was like, okay, so what's going on? And then 5 minutes later, she broke up with me, and she confessed, right, I kissed you to see if there was anything still there, and I felt nothing. So I was really like, you know what I mean? It was a bit painful.
About a week and a half ago, me and my partner, about 8 months, split up. It wasn't one big incident. It was more just loads of little arguments and a build-up of small things. No one cheated. There's no hard feelings, and that's what makes it harder. The fact I have no hatred or anger towards the girl. It's all love, and I still care for her, and I'm always gonna as well. Just trying to take as much time out of my day doing stuff, just trying to fill that dead time that I normally fill with her. And seeing her and speaking to her, but yeah, it's quite hard.
And this the prime example of why when you lean more into your purpose, you don't got all no dead time. Obviously, you're not leaning towards your purpose because, like with me, I got so much stuff going on. I don't even have time for women like that. And the little time that I do have for women, that's what they get. They get the little time that I have outside of what I already got going on, and that's what men need to lean towards. Once you can find something that you can lean towards doing, you're not going to have but very little time to even interact with women. And you should want it to be that way because your day shouldn't be surrounded by trying to make and find time for just women. Like, that'd be most men's problem.
You ever been in love?
A long time ago. Felt good for like a month or two, 3 months, 6 months, I don't know. It was a long time. And then, like, just nothing but pain, bro. It's every day, it's pain. I wanted to die, but I feel good now. Started seeing the sunlight, going outside, getting fresh air, eating healthy. I feel like if you love yourself, it's easier to love others.
My first relationship, and it was 2 years. I was pretty like, you know, I thought I was getting married to this girl pretty much, and then it just went down the drain. I think we just grew apart, really, and you know. Neither of us wanted to accept it, but it was just natural. We needed to do it.
I would say my last breakup was their fault. I believe that, well, it was evident that they weren't in the right emotional place to be in a relationship, do you know what I mean? So it was on me to having to accept that and let them go. I was at a stage in my life where I'm not here for the games. I wasn't here for the nonsense of it. So, do you know what I mean? It was just a conversation to say, hey, like, we're just in different stages in our life, do you know what I mean? But it's the best thing that's ever happened. Because of that, I'm a married man now to the woman of my dreams. So, do you know what I mean? Like, it took that to find what I needed.
I had trouble, you know, of attachment issues where I feel like I needed to be around people. And that's one of the things that this relationship taught me was to, you know, enjoy my own presence. Attachment issues obviously comes from, like, you know, coming from a broken home. I come from a very broken home, you know, dysfunctional family. So I try to do my best to be the different one in my family and break that generational curse and, you know, be different. So.
Yep. Focus on yourself, loving yourself, because if you can't love yourself, you can't expect nobody else to love you. Moral to the story, fellas. Learn to love yourself and enjoy your own company. I love being in my own company. Like, I enjoy being alone. It's a blessing to be alone and to be able to be in your own space. It is a blessing. Okay, let me check out Ant CEO clip. Modern women speechless after logic reversal during wife duties debate. Let's check it out.
Okay, I have a question. Why do men think a woman should do wifely duties prior to marriage? I'm not sure if you or one of the ones who made that suggestion, but I've heard that a lot where some men think a woman should do wifely duties prior to marriage.
What?
Me personally, I don't really agree with that because I think it can backfire on the woman. But why do some men think that?
Crazy.
Well, first, I'm not going to answer a question with a question. I'm going to answer your question, and then I'm going to give you a question. Number one, because it's the most logical way to go about it. If you're trying to be a wife, the best way to know if you're wife material is to show wifey qualities.
Exactly.
And my question to you is, why does the logic never apply on the flip side? So if you believe that a woman should not be a wife or show values or behaviors or characteristics of a wife before she becomes a wife, why does the logic never apply on the male side? So why does the husband, the not husband yet, why does he have to show husband qualities before he becomes a husband? By the way, husband qualities is showing protection and provision. That's husband qualities. So paying for the first date, going out, keeping you protected and safe, doing it consistently, making sure that I'm a leader and I'm making good decisions, making sure that I show you that I can teach you certain things like wisdom and give you knowledge and game, showing my value. All of that is husband quality. So if the logic is on your end where women should not do anything like that a wife would do before they become a wife, then what are you saying on the flip side for a man? And I want you to go deeper into it. I want you to apply this logic to your son. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Why doesn't it apply on the flip side? I would definitely say, or something
Just
that
for
I'm thinking about.
you, since you said that you believe that the wife should not do that, I'm asking for you specifically. Why do you believe it? And would you use the logic to your son?
Well, I've seen stories where,
I'm not asking about nobody else, but what's your name? Blue Butterflies 97. Don't give me no example, story. I want to know your answer. Since you brought this up, I'm asking you. You wanted my specific answer? I want to know your specific answer. Don't give me another story. Don't give me what somebody else said. What are you saying? What's your belief?
Well, me personally, I just don't want to get played.
You didn't answer my question. I didn't ask you about not getting played. I asked you why does the logic, or does the logic never apply on the flip side?
Exactly.
I gave you examples of a man who would show husband qualities before he became a husband, and I gave you the example, and I told you to. Does the logic also apply to your son?
She lost. She don't even understand.
Does the logic also apply?
That was the second question. The first question was the first.
Yeah, she confused, y'all. She confused.
You have to answer the first one and then the second one.
She confused. She don't even got nothing to say.
Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought.
Yeah, you're losing your train of thought, not because you're not intelligent enough to keep up with me. I think that you are. You lose because you losing your train of thought is because the logic only applies on the female side, which is what you usually hear from women like yourself.
Yep.
So you want a woman to not be a wife before she becomes a wife, but the husband has to be a husband before he becomes a husband. So it's the picking and choosing for the same people that say that y'all want equality and men and women are the same, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Nope.
But there's just certain aspects, for example, living together, cooking, cleaning, doing his laundry, just things of that nature. I felt that, those, basic things should be rewarded and applied during marriage. But you're going to ask me, why doesn't it apply on the flip side? I was going to say because the woman is a prize, that he gets down, on one knee, for her. But I honestly just don't think that, the answer that I'm giving and articulating is just going to be, enough.
It's not enough. It's just not logical, even in what you said. Again, does the logic apply with your son? Hey, mom, Blue Butterfly. Hey, mom, I've been dealing with this girl. She said that she's not going to do anything to show me that she's a wife before marriage. But I've been paying for things. I've been keeping her safe when we go out. I've been making sure she got what she need. I helped her get a new job.
Cooking.
We've been doing everything, and I've been doing my part as a husband. And she wants to be my husband, but she hasn't cooked. She hasn't cleaned. She's not feminine. She's not soft. She doesn't listen. She don't do nothing. Would you tell your son to marry that woman, yes or no? Because, like you said, she the prize, and he should get on the knee regardless.
Okay, I'm going to answer. I'm going to say no, but...
So why does the logic apply not to your son, but the logic got to apply for everybody else? Because all the women in here, some of them women got sons. There's other women out here in the world got sons. So the same son that you feel for the same way you feel for your son, other women feel for their son. So why they sons got to suffer but yours don't?
Yeah, but you said she didn't do anything.
No wife duty. Yeah, anything that got to do with being a wife. That's what you said. So I'm just using what you said. Anything that got to do with being a wife. The stuff that I mentioned was stuff that got to do with a wife. So why does the logic apply with your son, but not with everybody else and their son?
I said everything? Wow. I thought
Huh?
No, because you said everything. I was thinking to myself, I said, wow, I said everything, but...
I said no wife. Everything got to do with being a wife. That means submit the things that you would attribute to what a wife would do for her husband. Like, and you even mentioned some of them. Cooking, cleaning. I would include sex, well, it should be. Y'all be fucking well before marriage.
I swear.
But cooking, cleaning, sex, submission, listening to what he gotta say, obeying things and obeying his word.
Cooking.
All of those things. I can mention a whole bunch more of them. If your son told you that there's a woman that he with and they've been together for a year and she ain't did none of that shit, but this whole time he's been paying for stuff, he's been leading, he's been faithful, he's been loving, he's been protecting. Would you tell your son to marry that woman? You said no. And then I asked you, okay, so why is your son so special? And not all the women and their sons? Because you ain't the only, your son ain't gonna be the only man out here in this world. I ain't even telling you that you wrong. I ain't even said anything was wrong with what you said. All I'm doing is applying your logic on the flip side. And you stuck. And you stuck because you have a gender bias.
Yep.
I think a man should show he a husband before he become a husband. Same logic for the wife. You got a full gender bias because you have.
Nowadays it's just more like I feel like women are just doing too much following in the social media trends and all of this crazy stuff. It's like, who are out here really actually thinking for themselves these days?
Have an innate hatred towards men because society is teaching you that.
Yep.
Older women with no man is teaching you that.
I just said
and
that.
The internet is teaching you that. This motherfucker right here.
I just said that. The internet is corrupting these women. And they say, man. This stuff is crazy.
I'm trying to pull you out of that indoctrination.
Yep.
But you still ain't answering my question, though.
Yep. Cooking.
I feel as though, like,
I
even if
know how you feel. Give me some logic.
Cooking.
Your feelings, I ain't here to argue your feelings. I ain't arguing my feelings. Give me some logic.
Yep.
Why is your son special and nobody else's son special? And stop looking at the chat.
No, I'm not looking at the chat. My laptop is here. I was looking at my laptop.
Said stop looking at the chat.
I was gonna say it's just not gonna be enough. So it's just not gonna say anything at all.
So you don't have an answer? Okay. Now let me ask you this. Are you gonna keep the mentality that you got even though you don't have a logical way to debunk it? Or a logical not to debunk it. You don't have a logical response to defend it. You gonna still keep your response that the woman should just be whatever because she the prize, while the man does everything because he's just not the prize?
Exactly.
No, I felt as though, I think it's my fault I didn't clearly articulate it. I didn't feel that she should do all of the duties, just do some of it and then reserve it for marriage.
That's not what you said. So now you moving the goalpost.
Sometimes I kind of...
So what are these things? Mention them. Name them.
One of the things that you said, was femininity. I thought that was just a given that, as women, we should already be able to, exude that feminine energy and then just...
True.
So...
Okay, what about all the other stuff?
The cooking, I guess she can cook, but not... I'm like seeing it from your perspective, but just not as often.
Why not?
What?
Because I feel as though he's already...
Another feelings argument.
He's getting that luxury. When you get married, he should just, experience those things. He's already getting that, that wifely benefit.
Okay, okay, cool, great. So should I just sometimes protect you if me and you go out? Let's say I'm a hypothetical man. Let's say we go out 2 times a week. Should I just protect you half the time? So somebody walk up and grab your ass, somebody bump into you. Should I just pay for the stuff half the time? Should I just put you on the inside of the street half the time? Should I hold the door for you half the time?
Cooking.
Should I make sure that you sit down first and make sure my back is away away from the door so I can make sure that it's protected behind you? Should I just do that half the time? And the other half is right. It shouldn't happen because it's a luxury. Like, what do I withhold as a man?
Seeing it. This is why, I'm here. I'm gonna ask that question because I'm seeing it differently from your perspective. Like, you flipped it. You said, okay, should you just do things half the time?
See the
Now,
prize.
you know, I see it differently now. No, you shouldn't. It's something that, you know, you should always do. So that's something that I expect when he gets down on one knee and ties the knot.
I ain't getting on my knee, but
I
that's
swear,
what you say.
I ain't getting on no knee. I ain't, man. Marriage is a scam, and to me, because once you get married, the government has control over you two, and that is crazy to me. We are getting married just to be put in another system. Like, no. The closest thing I'm gonna do, if I was to, like, she get my last name and we do our own little thing. It won't be like a marriage certificate type of thing. No, fuck no. And if she ain't with that, then it's definitely a no. It's cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with not being married at all, anyways. But if you want to have my last name, you can go to the courthouse and change your name to my last name without it being like officially us being like on a certificate, and then we can have rings and stuff like that. Even though I don't even see that, but I'm just saying though, the government is just another way for the government to try to be in control too. And I don't like the system. The system that they got, it don't favor the man at all. Like, especially if you get into the coin and a woman end up not wanting to be in a marriage no more because she's not happy, it don't favor a man at all.
Down on one knee and ties the knot.
No, I heard you. I ain't doing that, but I hear you.
Me either.
But that's neither here nor there. So now as far as your son though, so are you going? So just the final point, because you still said your son is special, but nobody else's son is special. So are you going?
Hey, what's that saying? It make you a genius. I mean, it make you smart to learn from your mistakes, but it makes you a genius to learn from other people's mistakes. My dad was married 3 times. I'm straight.
Had the same mentality that you had before we had this conversation, even though you don't have a logical point to defend it? No? That's good.
I was mainly, yeah. When you said you don't want to hear anybody else's story, I was mainly, you know, hearing it from other people's perspective on how they did those duties, and then they it just didn't end well for them.
Couldn't the logic be applied on the flip side? Last time I checked, doing somebody wrong is not gender specific. Men get cheated on, men get lied to, men get abused, men get finessed.
Exactly.
Men get done dirty in relationships.
Exactly.
Couldn't I use the same logic on the flip side? Hey fellas, don't pay for things, don't be loving and caring, don't protect your woman because she could suck somebody else's dick. So since it won't work out in the end, just don't do nothing and just wait till she sees that you husband material and then marry her. Couldn't I use the same logic on the flip side?
Yeah, you could, but I was just more so focused on the woman's side. But yeah.
Well, I think that's the problem. I'm not focused on any side. I'm saying that both of these sides can deal with things. But that's the risk that you take when you date. If I'm applying for school and I'm trying to get into a university, I'm not going to do half of the work. Because what if I do all the work and I fail? I'm going to do all the work. Because this is the chance that you take when you go into school, because the end goal is to graduate. If I'm going to work and I have a job, I'm not going to do half of the shit that my boss told me to do. I'm going to do everything. Because I still want to get paid and I want to keep my job. But what if the job go bankrupt? What if I get fired? What if they start downsizing? It don't matter. This is a risk that you take.
Yep.
I'm not going to do half the speed limit if I'm driving in a car, going on the freeway, because the faster I go, I'm going to get into an accident. Yeah, but you trust the fact that you're going to learn how to drive your car straight, put your seatbelt on, and you do things to limit the possibility you get into an accident. So if the logic can apply in all those other aspects, then the logic should apply in relationships as well. But for whatever reason, the logic don't apply for relationships because we got to just play women's side because women are the prize. That's some stupid shit.
Crazy. He be cooking. Cooking.
Yeah, I just took in what you said as pertaining to go all the way and not halfway. Like you said with school and work.
Yeah.
That mentality of, well, what if I fail anyway? I should just, just have asset. But yeah, I'm gonna look at it from, a different perspective now.
Do you have brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you want your brothers to have the same mentality as that you had before?
It's not Yeah. I mean, no. I was gonna.
I hope no. Yeah, you wouldn't want your brothers to do that. So I'm making a point to say that a lot of women like yourself have that mentality, and it's really messed up because you're young, and a lot of the times that mentality that you got come from you just hearing conversations of people that's bitter and hurt.
Yep.
So you start internalizing somebody else's trauma that you ain't even been through. That ain't to say that you ain't never been through nothing. That ain't to say the man that never lied to you did you dirty, but you way too young to have that much hatred or have that much of like a negative disposition towards a man. You feel me? Like you shouldn't think like that. So what I want you to do is I want you to everything that you hear from these bitter older women who you probably be listening to, you need to start hearing what they saying and apply it on a logical basis. That's why I stopped you when you were saying I feel like, or I want to give you the example of these other people. Where's your example in your own life? And even if you did use your own life, how does the logic apply logically if I put you as a man in the same situation? It don't work. So it's like I want you to start thinking twice about the shit that you hear and stop internalizing other people's trauma because that's not good for you, sweetheart. You too young and too pretty to even be thinking like that. Way too young.
Nothing to say.
Yeah, I have to change the content and the people that I'm listening to because I definitely did, internalize that perspective. That isn't. I don't think that meant that, or if I gave off the fact that, I hated men, I didn't think I gave off that perspective. But yeah, I cannot. I just have to change who I listen to. If I pause, I get a little bit, just like a little bit of anxiety. But yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna go to the next person, but good luck to you, and I appreciate you coming up, appreciate you listening, and hopefully you change your mentality. All right.
Yep. It's all about the stuff you intake on social media and the people around you. I agree, man. Brainwashing people, man. I get it, though. It's a battle that we all got to face. We all fighting in this certain type of stuff we got to deal with. But I get it. All right, well, let me see. I'll probably go another 10 minutes. I'll check this one out.
Thanks to you, my daughter has nothing. Nothing. And I want to know why the house was put in your mother's name when you've got 2 flashy cars on the drive. Sorry?
Modern Furious, after her daughter, got nothing after divorce. Modern. Okay, check it out.
Is that really the way to speak to your ex-mother-in-law? Is it?
She couldn't believe her daughter didn't keep the house because her ex-son-in-law put it under his mother's name. This was not what she expected. His actions shocked her.
Thanks to you, my daughter has nothing. Nothing. And I want to know why the house was put in your mother's name when you've got 2 flashy cars on the drive. Sorry? Is that really the way to speak to your ex-mother-in-law? Is it?
Is it good enough? Why?
Well, it is, yeah. Listen here.
So could you please answer my question? Why is this house in your mother's name and not why did my daughter not know about this?
Well, unlike your opportunistic. That's how you say the word. Opportunistic. That's how you say it. Daughter, yeah. Unlike her, I'm a very caring son. So I thought, well, I love my mother. Let me buy my mother a house in case if I sadly maybe pass away before my mother.
No, I'm sorry.
But it could be like this. And my mother has a nice, lovely house.
You didn't think to mention this to my daughter?
That was a valid point. He was trying to take care of his mother.
You didn't think to mention it to her?
I need to love her.
I mean, she married you and she loved you and she trusted you.
Wow.
And all the time, her home, which she decorated and did things
Well,
with the
well, by
garden,
my
all
expense,
that jazz.
with my money.
Was it your money though,
It
or was
was
it
my
your
money,
mother's
though.
money?
Oh, my mum's money.
What
Oh,
do it even matter though? Whether it was his money or his mother money. If you decide to leave, then leave expecting not to get nothing in return, especially if you didn't put in the pot. Simple.
no, I bought it for my mum. It was a gift. It was a gift.
Really? And you couldn't buy flowers like most people do for their mothers.
Oh no,
You had
I
to-
bought the
you had
flowers
to
for your
give-
daughter.
I don't think you're intelligent.
Intellectual is what you can call me.
You
hilarious.
you were
Because you're
intelligent.
opportunistic
You wouldn't have
daughter,
put the
yeah?
house in your mother's
Your
name.
little narcissistic daughter. She played this whole thing like a game.
Narcissistic?
Yes, love.
I suppose you even know what that means.
Well, love, I know
Narcissistic, because you
what
certainly
the
don't know how
words
to
mean.
write your name
And I
down the
played
house.
this game like a game
Sorry?
of chess, and I won.
Is it all about? It's not all about winning, you know.
Well,
This was about
well, it was with
trust
her.
and
She thought,
marriage.
you know what? She thought-
Trust in marriage that he's no longer in anymore. That's crazy. And then her mom is there to defend her. That is insane. That's another reason why people be afraid to get married. Having all these different people into your relationship is super crazy. Like, that is wild, man.
everything like a game of chess. Cool, there's a house here, there's cars here, there's businesses here, there's everything. We have a great life. Oh, cool. Let me just take it all.
On the real.
Maybe he saw a picture of what was coming and decided to stay one step ahead of the situation.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe? Oh, do you know what? Palmer's a bitch. Palmer is a
It
bitch.
is, that's
You will
why
get your
I got it
comeuppance,
all.
don't you
She got
worry.
nothing.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe.
Straight out of the Hakimi playbook. Love it. Absolutely love it. Looks like the divorce didn't go somebody's way. She's mad that her daughter didn't get his house.
On the real.
I bought the flowers for your daughter. The daughter wanted the divorce so she could get the house like normal,
That's
and it backfired.
crazy.
The mother can leave her home to her daughter. Problem solved.
I
It
swear.
seems like he was paying attention when Hakimi was lecturing about this matter. We can't say he was on his phone when Hakimi was talking, as his grade speaks for itself. He achieved the highest mark possible. Apparently, the outcome of this divorce didn't go as they had planned it, and a lot of people are not happy about it, and it
Yeah.
got to this point. However, his explanation can be considered as he presented a valid reason for having his assets under his mother's name. As he confirmed, it was all about making sure his mother was good in case something happened to him. He was thinking about his mother's future. He decided to give her the house just to make sure she had a roof over her head in case she needed it. It was just a great display of care, and I think it was an honorable gesture. Wouldn't his ex-mother-in-law be proud of her son if he did a similar thing? What mother wouldn't be happy to know that her son thought of her? I think his ex-mother-in-law is upset because she saw herself spending time in her daughter's new house, but the outcomes of this divorce didn't make her dreams come true, and it was
Crazy.
something she wasn't willing to accept without a good explanation. But as a mother herself, she has to agree that her daughter's ex-husband is a good son for doing this for his mother.
Instead of working and saving to buy a house like everyone else, she has an idea of a shortcut to get a house quicker.
When the 68-year-old man starts hitting on you at the grocery store and you realize this might be your one shot at home ownership, choose
Crazy.
the ones with more than one home so you can split and take one. Until you find out he has an irrevocable living trust that was put in place prior to the hookup. Now his kids are laughing at you. His successful daughters would put you back in your lane. Most old men got their assets transferred to their kids. Don't be fooled. This is not a good strategy to own a house, and those who have this plan will quickly realize they have fooled themselves when they understand that these guys are smart. Most of them either have all their assets transferred to their family members, or they already have another system in place to prevent this type of situation. Did they really think it's that easy to own a house? They better articulate another plan if owning a house is their goal. Why aren't they planning to work and do it as everybody else?
I swear.
Most people work and save
You'll
their
get a lot of women out here like this nowadays. Like Anthony Edwards' latest baby mama took him to court, and she wanted more than $14,000 a month, and she wasn't even making $1,000. Like, that's crazy. Like, how was she even surviving? Like, you don't go to work or nothing. Like, these women shouldn't even be allowed to come to child support court if they don't even got nothing going on for themselves. Like, the only thing you got going on is looking pretty and trying to throw yourself at famous and successful people so you can get taken care of. That's crazy work to me. Women talk about how they got it so hard. It's crazy.
Money to buy a house. Why is she looking for a shortcut? Do they really think those men don't have families who will be looking up to people trying to take advantage of them? This is where they are mistaken. She better get a job and start saving because that strategy is less likely to be successful.
Imagine saving $50,000, then finding yourself in a situation where you will have to split that amount in half, but you will also inherit half of your spouse's debt, which is $100,000. So you went from having money saved to having a negative balance.
Let's say that you have $50,000 in your bank account because you didn't have a postnuptial agreement, and because this money was earned during the marriage, it's half hers.
What?
In a traditional sense of a marriage, being a joint financial partnership, you're entitled to half of his savings, and he's obligated to pay for half of your debts.
What? That's crazy.
So he also inherited my student loan debt. You know
Well,
what I
he
mean?
didn't, though. That's typically separate property. How much student loan debt do you have?
About $100K.
Yeah.
¿100,000 en deuda tienes?
Bro.
¿Qué eres loca tú? No. ¿Está traduciendo correcto lo que están hablando ellos?
Am I interpreting correctly what they're talking?
Estoy loquito, escucho por acá $100,000 de deuda. Muchas cosas. Wow.
Why did she look so excited when she said, "So he inherited my student loan debt"? How are they married if they can't even speak the same language?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The lawyer just said the student debts is separate property, so he isn't supposed to pay it. The hardest part of this type of situation is not splitting what you own in half, but the fact that you will take on someone's debt.
Yeah.
This is what makes it more challenging and hard to deal with. Imagine living responsibly and making sure you own nothing, but due to life situation you find yourself giving half of the money you have saved, and to make it worse, you now owe $50,000. I know it's something that would make anyone really sad. Did you notice the satisfaction and excitement on her face when they mentioned he would have to own half of her debt? I do understand her reaction. She just found someone to carry half of that weight, and I know it feels good from her side, but we can't say the same thing when it comes to him. So he went from having good savings in his bank account to having a negative balance. That was a big change that would affect anyone, even if you are the most optimistic person in this world, but this is something she should have disclosed.
Crazy.
But how are they married if they can't even speak the same language?
Weird.
She won the lottery and is excited to give this news to her husband, but she also wants a divorce. I bet he wasn't expecting the second part.
What?
Honey, pack your bags. I won the lottery.
Oh my God! What should I pack?
It doesn't matter. Just get out.
She meant for him to leave, for good. He will get half of your winnings. It's the end of this story for you. He is the one who won. While he thought they were about to go on a long vacation, she had another idea. It was time for him to make his way out of the house. But she needs to slow her enthusiasm because at this point, if they are married, he also won the lottery, so he is entitled to 50% of whatever she won. But based on her reaction, it seems like he won the lottery 2 times, because he will get part of the money, and at the same time, he will be free to find another person who will be able to love and appreciate him for who he is, not for the things he can provide. Since she has her money, he will no longer be needed in the relationship.
Yep.
Therefore,
and most men go through this. A sad reality, man. That's why marriage is a joke. It's crazy. Shout out to the people that actually find good people to get married to and can settle down with. But man, crazy, and crazy. But all right, man, I'm out for today. Until next time.